Shenmue 3
I
gameplay,
know,
bro.
right? Vanquish 2.
He said Shenmue 3.
This,
Did they say
this shit
Vanquish
looking
2?
spooky, bro.
It says
Yeah,
Vanquish 2 on
exactly.
here, yeah.
The
Nah,
Final
don't
Fantasy
believe
VII remake launch trailer. Get the fuck out of here.
that sounded a little
Yeah, this shit fake as fuck. This
Yeah,
shit fake
nah.
as fuck. Fake as fuck.
Resident
That
Evil
sounded
2
a little
remake.
spooky
Well, that
right
game
now,
ain't coming out
bro.
to PS6.
Fake as fuck.
See,
Yeah.
some of it seems like actually, maybe, but then there's Final Fantasy and the other ones that just make it seem fake.
Half
Yeah.
this shit is already
They
confirmed.
already said Shenmue not gonna be there, so that's
This is like a crazy wish list.
Yeah,
or
that's a
something.
wish list.
Yeah.
It seems like a wish list.
That's all that is.
And why would Last of Us 2 gameplay be the third thing on the fucking show? That don't even make sense.
That's either gonna be first or last.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be
I
last.
put money on that.
I think it's gonna be last.
All right, we
So you
live,
think they're
people.
gonna
You think Spider-Man probably be first, right?
Spider-Man?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think Spider-Man gonna go.
We
Because
live,
that's the
we live,
that's
people,
like the
eh?
closest. Oh, we live.
We live, eh?
We lie.
Hey, shut up then.
What's
You
going
record me
on,
on- what is
people?
this?
Press Start Podcast, episode 64. We're back with another podcast, another week, another podcast. Shout out to everybody tuning in to the podcast live. Shout out to all y'all. Today we got a great show. There's been a lot of crazy news this past week. Like, it feels like E3 is already spoiled because we've been getting leak after leak after leak. It's honestly crazy. So we actually have a lot to talk about today, and I can't wait to dive into these topics. But before I do that, I gotta introduce the guests and our panel. But before I do even that, I just want to shout out every single person, who's been, tuning into the podcast live. I want to shout out all our Patreons. We're literally $2 away from giving away a Nintendo Switch. So that's absolutely
$2?
crazy. And that's absolutely crazy.
Hey,
and I want to address
digging y'all
something.
couches.
And I want to address something real quick on this Patreon, because I think I've seen some people talking, Jack kind of let me know about some people talking. So how the Patreon works is we're going to divide the money with our panel mates, okay? So don't worry, your pledge is going towards Erica, J-Main, Alex, and that's it. And me. Right?
Whoa, don't forget me. Hold on.
Oh, Jack. I forget Jack.
Wait a minute.
Okay, it's going to J-Main, Alex, Jack Mujani, there we go, and Erica and me, right?
Now you had it right the first time, Kofi.
Whoa.
So don't worry about that. Your pledge will be going to supporting these guys. I seen some people complaining that we're giving away too much things. What?
Hey, man.
Oh man.
I don't
It's a little
understand what's
spooky. That's a
what's
little
crazy.
wrong with people, man. So apparently, some people are saying we're giving away too much things. We're using the Patreon money like they know to give away these things. No, it's not working like that, okay? We already have a plan, a strategy, and how we're going to do this. I know you haven't seen anyone do this, do a Patreon like this in this community, at least, like how we're doing it. It doesn't mean, that some fishy's going on or anything like that. Like I said, the pledges that you guys do pledge will be going to the panel mates, so you guys don't have to worry about that. I put it upon myself that, with my YouTube ad earnings, I'm going to be, supplying most of the giveaways. Yes, if anyone wants to chip in on the panel on giveaways, they can. But I already, made a decision within myself that I will be, using my personal ad revenue YouTube money, because this is just extra for me. It's just a blessing that I'm here and I'm, I have a platform to talk about games. So it's just a blessing to me. You know what I mean? So that's that. So we're going to go ahead and do the introductions real quick. We're going to start it off with Jack Mujani. Say what up.
How's everybody doing? It's the forgotten panelist Jack Move. I hope everybody's this man Kofi forgot me at the beginning of the show. This shit crazy. But how's everybody doing this week, man? I hope everybody having a good Thursday.
J-Man, say what up.
Oh man, what up, everybody? Glad to be back another week doing this show. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody watching now, everybody watching later. We appreciate all of y'all, and should be a great show. E3 season is definitely crazy right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Leaks are crazy.
Gosh.
We got Erica.
Yeah, what's going on, you guys? The leaks are just wild. I'm hoping they save some surprises. It's getting kind of crazy.
It's that time of the month. The leaks get crazy.
I know. Every year.
You caught that?
Whoa, what kind of? Whoa, wait a minute. Wait
But,
a minute.
I'm sure we're going to talk about some tonight. So yeah, let's get into it.
We got Alex.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been 2 whole weeks without me. How do you even function?
We're
How do
actually
you
we're actually
even
doing
live
we're actually doing all right,
Best 2
you know
weeks
what
of my goddamn life.
without
Man.
me?
We're actually doing
I
all
ain't
right.
gonna lie to you, bro.
Felt like a
The
vacation.
man who is responsible for all of the sussery on this podcast has now finally come back home. And I am here to make every Sony fanboy
Oh
cry
boy! Oh boy!
and get all in their feelings.
He coming for
Because
you, Jack.
Nintendo the best, baby!
Oh my god.
Okay.
Trolix. Oh
You
man.
got on your emperor just now.
No, I'm kidding. The thing is, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad everybody's here watching and enjoying the podcast. I am
Yeah.
back. I had a couple of work trips for 2 weeks, but I have returned. And we are at what episode, Kofi?
We're at 64 now.
We are 5 away from my favorite episode. Here we go.
69. All right. All right, and we got 2 guests with us. I'm glad that they're on the panel today. We got my boy Fame. He's back. Say what up, Fame. Okay,
Alright.
Fame is
No
having.
doubt.
Fame?
No doubt.
Oh,
No
Fame,
doubt.
you good?
No doubt.
All right, so Fame is having technical difficulties right now. Okay, people. But we
Man.
got a newcomer who hasn't been on the podcast before. Gabby, say what's up.
Yeah, it's me. Hey, thank you guys so much for letting me join the podcast. I'm excited to talk about video games. I'm kind of quiet, but I'll do my best to jump in there.
No problem. We're gonna
Alright,
include everybody. Don't worry.
Hey,
I'ma
you the
call on
glasses
you.
gang,
I'ma call
so
on you. Don't
you
worry.
all right with me? You
Oh,
all right
yeah.
with me?
Oh yeah, I see you with your Persona 5 profile picture.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, you went back?
Oh, that Dark Souls one was pretty fire. I can't.
Oh.
Yeah, I like the Dark Souls one.
I
We're
like
gonna
them
make
both.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Dark
switch
Souls
back
good.
and forth.
Yeah.
What you switch because you ain't beat Dark Souls, huh?
Oh, hey.
Oh.
What are you talking about that?
Pulling up
What are you
already.
talking about that right now?
Yo, MJ,
Okay,
thanks
see
for the
what you did.
donation.
I
I
get it,
appreciate
Erica.
it.
You know what I mean? I'm rolling.
This man,
I'm rolling.
of all
honestly.
people, J-Main to talk.
She disappointed, bro.
Jamin, haven't you not beat Dark Souls either?
I'm not wearing no Dark Souls profile pic. Come on.
Interesting how I'm the only one that's beaten every Souls game.
I beat
man.
3.
Technically, my picture is a Soulsborne
Trash.
picture, right? The moon is
Funny.
the Bloodborne moon, okay?
Hey, MJ, thanks
Oh,
for the
damage
donation again,
control.
man. I
Okay.
appreciate it. All right, yo, Fame, you good? All right, so Fame is having technical difficulties.
Yeah, he's
so we'll
been
introduce
having
him
trouble.
later on the show. But I actually want to get this out the way real quick. I want to do this God of War giveaway real quick.
Oh,
So
do it.
we're giving away a copy of God of War. And I got everybody's name in here. So you would have to comment on the post if you're a Patreon. If you don't see your name here, that means you didn't comment on the post. All right? So we got everybody's name here. Obviously, you see some people's name multiple times because they're a higher pledge, so they get more entries. And we're going to go ahead and give away this digital copy of God of War from now and get this out of the way.
Oh,
All right.
I don't see my name.
The winner is One Night. The winner is
shit.
Oh,
yo, what a
Wait a minute.
yo! This shit is
This
rigged.
is crazy.
This
the
is
winner is
rigged.
One Night.
Rigged.
Wow, that's
Positive.
crazy.
I'm
okay,
That's
man? What?
crazy.
I
What
demand a
the
recount.
hell? All right, let's
I
do a
demand-
recount, yo.
Wow.
F
I
One
didn't
Night.
even know One Night could read enough to even enter
Yo, but
this
shout out to
thing.
One Night,
Wow.
yo. Yo, shout out to One
You
Night.
came us?
You actually won the copy, man. It's a random
Oh,
select,
man.
and he actually
does he
won
not have
copy.
the game yet, Kofi?
I think he already has the game. I think he already has
Yeah, I
the
think
game.
you do too.
But we'll
Maybe
see. I'll
he'll,
talk with him. If he wants to give it up to somebody else, then he'll let me know. But y'all see me press the button. He clearly won the giveaway, which is crazy. Shout out to One Night, man. Shout out to One Night.
Congrats, One Night. Even though it's rigged, but congrats.
Hey man, yo,
rigged.
the boys
Rigged.
are supporting the Patreon. That's crazy. So
Hold
shout out
on,
to
I
everybody.
think.
Shout
Hold
out
on,
to
Fame.
I
What,
think we
everybody.
hear fame now. Yeah.
Fame, what you say?
What's up,
We
Fame?
good? Yo, like Discord don't like me today, bro.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
We
I
hear
hear
you.
you.
We can hear you now.
Oh, okay, cool, big cool. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all having me on. Shout out to Kobe for that $200 he gave me to come on the show.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
Is that where the
Appreciate
Patreon
that.
money went?
That's y'all Patreon
Oh,
money.
okay.
Go
Big
on.
fame on the show. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, make sure you guys check out TickGameNetwork.com. TICGN.com is there. Make sure you guys check out the website. And yeah, man, thank y'all for having me on today, man. And just so everybody know, Xbox slander will not be tolerated today.
Hey, you know what, fam? We was kind of past intros, dog. So the reason, like, I don't even know why you still going, dog. We got to move on, man. All right, Xbox slander, you know what I mean?
Yo, I got some Xbox slander for you today, fam. I don't even know. I don't think I got none. I don't think
we got no Xbox slander today. We actually got some pretty interesting news, if that's the case. So let's jump into the stuff right away. Let's talk about the Pokemon event. All right, so who here seen the Pokemon event, seen the trailers? Let's hear from Jack, actually. Jack, what did you think about...
Yeah, I want to know what Jack thinks.
Jack, what did you think about the Pokemon event and the announcements that we got? They announced Pokemon Quest, just to refresh your memory. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And they announced a Pokemon game coming out in 2019. So,
well,
what do you think? What's your thoughts?
Well, I'm gonna put this out there. I did used to play Pokemon games. Okay, don't nobody want smoking like Pokemon Stadium mini games and shit like that. But I really stopped fucking with Pokemon after like Gen 1. To be honest, I mean I was still following after like Gen 2, but I really wasn't fucking with the additions they made. And I think this shit's stupid now. It's really fucking stupid. But it's just funny, man, seeing people reactions because everybody that watched this fucking event expected to see the mainline Pokemon for the Switch, which they did not show any footage of. They say it's coming next year. So, I mean, the new games that, to be honest, they look like fuckery. It's pretty much like a port of Pokemon Go, and they trying to, I guess, rejuvenate that audience, and then it's got the integration. I think the game's still gonna do well. Me personally, I can't see myself indulging in no shit like this. It's just funny seeing people defend it. Oh, well, I knew they were finna do this, and I seen y'all had Baron on the show. I seen they was finna do this. It's great. They remade the game. This is a genius. Well, shut up. Shut the fuck up, Baron.
Oh, man.
I think I'm done. Yeah.
Oh, can I go next?
All right, definitely.
Go.
Yeah,
I'm so excited to talk about this.
Give us your thoughts.
So Pokemon Quest looks terrible, and it has purchases in game, which obviously tells me it's just a money grab. First of all, so we already know Nintendo likes money, obviously. So the Pokemon game, I think, would have done better if it was released with Pokemon Go. I think that would have been a huge sell point, releasing them side by side. I think I'm gonna buy it day one just because it looks like the Pokemon game I wanted when I was a kid. I do like Pokemon. I played like all the mainline games so far except Black and White, and Black and White 2.
Okay.
You're diehard
and
then.
they got another one coming out in 2019 as well. Another core one, and that's gonna be the real one apparently, continuing the Generation 8, right?
Yeah. I just want to see them do some like adult things with Pokemon and like. I know Nintendo is supposed to be kid friendly, but I just want to see them stray away from it like a smidge.
Give us some examples.
Like, what would you want them to do? I'm curious.
Yeah.
Something more like Twilight Princess. Something with that dark undertone on it.
That would be it. That would be definitely interesting to see.
Pokemon really getting clapped out here.
Yeah. Jamie,
I'm just saying what I think.
Jamie, what's your thoughts on the whole Pokemon event and the announcements in the games?
When I first heard about this, it was a rumor that they would do like the Pokemon Go integration and stuff like that. And when I first heard that, I'm like, I'm not really here for the whole Pokemon Go integration. And they revealed it, and I'm not really here for the whole Pokemon Go integration. This game seems like they're trying to capture the people who played Pokemon Go, and they want to like draw them into picking up a Nintendo Switch. They can continue the kind of experience they had with Pokemon Go on the Switch, but also get acquainted with what the Pokemon, like what Pokemon Yellow was, basically the core of what Pokemon was. And I'm okay with that, but it's not what I expected when I heard that they were making a new Pokemon. So I'm really waiting for the 2019 version, but I'll probably end up picking this one up. But I'm really disappointed that they don't have like wild battles, no online component. Seems like it has. So it's like I'm excited because it goes back to Yellow. It's one of my first like RPGs as a kid. But then I'm also disappointed because they literally took stuff out of the game to integrate Pokemon Go stuff when they could have just left it all alone with those same graphics that they came with the Switch version, and I would have been perfectly fine. So yeah.
All right, cool. Eric, what's your thoughts?
Well, you guys already know I didn't play Pokemon growing up. The only one I played was Pokemon Snap. So it's I'm a total fraud. But it was lit, right? I like Snap. But anyways.
Shit. Oh fuck, I'm dead.
Alex, what was I gonna say? It makes sense business-wise, like what J-Man was saying. They're trying to get the Pokemon Go players, and then at the same time, they're trying to get Switch owners to play Pokemon Go. So it's kind of like they're just integrating or merging them together. So that's how I see it. As somebody who was kind of hoping I would like it or want to jump in, it was disappointing. A lot of motion controls. I wasn't feeling that. I don't know, man. And then I think seeing you guys disappointed and knowing it's not like the full experience you guys wanted, it just kind of makes me even more or less interested. So that's just me. That's where I'm coming from. Pretty much.
And Alex, what's your thoughts on it?
I don't believe anything until we see like what is going on. Everything that we've heard from what they've been tweeting out to what people have been tweeting out from the event to everything else has all been conflicting. It's all been just incoherent, and it's all conflicted against one thing to another. Online battles to no online battles to having, Go integration to it being a specific way to local ad hoc to not having it ad hoc. So it just, I'm not believing a single thing. At first I was totally hyped about it, but then the more information came out and the more it started showing other signs of not having a clear message of what it actually is pushing me back more and more on getting it day one or even getting it at all. So until I see like concrete, this is how the game is, this is how the game plays, this is the message that we're going to put out, I'm going to say that is a wait, my friends. Do not buy day one until you get some concrete info about what's going to happen with this game. I would even say wait till 2019 to get the real version of Pokemon that's going to come out. Even though I'm not a huge Pokemon fan, I feel this message is convoluted and unable to be processed clearly, and that's where they're messing up.
So they're pulling an Xbox, basically.
They're pulling an Xbox.
They bamboozled.
Oh man, y'all couldn't help yourselves. This is crazy.
Erica
Was my mic on?
Yeah. Erica was like,
I thought I was muted.
we're gonna
I'm
play
sorry.
today. That's what Erica said.
All right, yo, breaking news, breaking news. We gotta recount. We gotta recount for the Patreon because one night, he's gonna offer it up to somebody else.
Oh shit! Okay.
He joined freaking lit. He joined late and freaking won. So, he said that. He said that he will give it up. So shout out to One Night. Y'all thank One Night. He's the homie. Man saying this shit rigged. So, we're gonna draw another picker real quick. Okay, we're gonna draw another winner. Sorry. All right. Hold on. Let me go ahead and select another winner because this shit crazy. Are y'all ready?
Mad the King.
Here we go.
Oh, we gotta wait for it to come up on the stream.
Red Hood 420 is the winner. All right.
Oh, he aligned. This shit rigged again. Oh.
Red Hood. Nah, no more, dog. No more.
Shout the Red Hood, man.
Red Hood won
Hood.
fair and square. One night should have won it, but he's a good guy, and he gave it up. So
Red Hood have the game?
One night.
Hold up.
So Red
First
Hood
of all,
won,
Red
fair
Hood
and
is
square.
a fraud. All right.
Fair
He
and
doesn't
square.
get
Oh shit! Why Red Hood, bro? What do you do?
Isn't he like your biggest troll, Alex? Like one of them?
He tries to troll, but he doesn't even use wrestling gifts, so it doesn't even work.
Oh, it don't count.
If you don't use a wrestling gift,
It's
it
ineffective
does not
against
count.
Alex. Facts.
Hey, I'm sorry that all my boys are supporting the Patreon. I'm sorry, bro. I can't do anything about it, bro. You know what I mean? They're part of it too, man. All right, so where were we?
Like
Alex,
the 2000
continue.
election.
Shout out to One Night though. Shout out to One Night.
I think Alex.
Alex already went. All right, Fame. What did you think?
I'm done. Yeah, short and quick.
What did you think?
Yeah, man. This game is everything and nothing Pokemon and Switch fans wanted all at the same time.
Facts.
You got the visuals, dope.
Facts.
It's the original 151, which I really care about. Dope. It got the core part of it. Dope. I'm cool with all that stuff. Where they screwed up was not being able to have battles with wild Pokemon. Like, what's the point? We just playing Pokemon Go on the Switch. Like I think J-Man was saying, like they took out a lot just to satisfy and try to bring more money into Pokemon Go. Being able to bring Pokemon over left and right. Now I want to be able to go out with just a Pikachu or Eevee starting the game out, and I want to fight my way to gain whatever I get. I don't want to be able to just throw a Pokeball and get lucky. Like it takes away but grind. It's not a real RPG game. So Pokemon Quest trash. I was super hyped for this Let's Go Pikachu, right? Like I was like, yo, I'm buying a Switch again because I was day one Switch. I got rid of it, and I was like, this is why I need to buy a Switch. And then you hear about the online stuff ain't gonna be there. You're not fighting wild Pokemon, so what's the point? 2019 gonna be where it's at, but they screwed the pooch and they had an opportunity to do something more with the original 151, which maybe because I'm the age I am, that's all I really care about is the original 151. Like the rest of that stuff is garbage.
Yeah. Facts.
Did you say screwed the pooch?
Yeah.
I thought I heard that.
That's a 10 out of 10 in my book, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
All right,
So
so
did they
all right, go ahead.
did they confirm multiplayer, you guys, or
It's
so
so
online?
confusing because
so
at
there's
one
no
point it
clear
says it's
message.
online. At one point it says, oh, there's no online. Like it's
But
so
then the dude
conflicting.
that said it was online, he came back and said that he misinterpreted that it's not online.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
so
hearing both.
As of
I thought
yeah,
that
I'm
was
hearing
kinda
both, but
weird.
as of right now, I think people should just go into it thinking that it's not online. It's just local play. All right.
And I watched the event. I don't know if that's where he got his information from as well, but I watched the event where they translated it in English right on stage, and they didn't mention nothing about like online.
Yeah,
battles.
it's probably local play. It's probably local play.
It was all focused on local.
Yeah. So quickly, my thoughts on the whole situation. Pokemon Quest, obviously, super trash. I tried it out. I tried it out for a good maybe 15 minutes. Put it down. It's not for me. This shit basically plays itself. You do click a button to do, like special moves or anything like that. So Pokemon Quest is absolutely not for me, and not the Pokemon game that I want. And they finally showed it. They finally showed the Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee that we've been waiting for. We know that we've seen plenty of leaks and rumors about this, so we finally got to see it for real. The graphics. Let's talk about the graphics real quick. I personally thought the graphics looked good. I thought it actually looked good. I actually like the fact that, you do actually see wild Pokemon, in the game. I think that's actually a step up in the right direction, not random like in past Pokemon. I actually thought that was actually kind of cool. I know that kind of takes away the surprise element, but just seeing them all on screen, I actually thought that was actually a pretty cool addition to the game that they did. Then I was watching the trailer while I was live actually. While I was playing Destiny 2, I don't know if some of y'all was at that live stream. Then I seen the trainer get into a wild battle. Then as soon as they started doing the motion controls with the Pokemon Go whole shenanigans shit, I spazzed. Right there and there. I'm like, nah, bro. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I spazzed. I'm like, this shit looks trash, and I still think this mechanic is very, very casual and very trash. In my personal opinion, the fact that they took away wild battles, just so much questions popped up into my head. How do you actually train your Pokemon in this game? Yep. And stuff like that? Like, I got so many questions. I was just so freaking confused. Then in another scene, I see Pokemon battles. So I guess how they're doing in this game that you only could battle trainers in this game and stuff like that. But as for catching Pokemon, it's basically Pokemon Go. And how do I feel about this? I'm iffy about it, I know that we're getting a real Pokemon game next year, right? So that's probably going to be the one that we really want to play. But this one's just like a super casual version that might just, hold mans off until the real deal. But I do understand it. I do understand the game. They're trying to get Pokemon Go players to hop on the Switch and maybe get Switch players to play more Pokemon Go. Like, I do understand it, but this is not the Pokemon game that I wanted. We're getting it next year, but this might just be the one that has to hold me off until next year. So I think I will be actually picking it up. What do you guys think about the $60 Pokeball that comes with the game?
That's $60.
That shit cost $60?
Yeah.
Is it really 60?
I think it's $60. I think it's $50.
That's to
$60.
transfer.
Is that because they got the?
If it's like 2025, sure.
Is that because they got the gyro sensors and shit in it, or not?
I think it got gyro sensors. It lights up.
That shit can talk to you.
You hear your Pokemon.
I got a
inside.
gyro sensor for that ball.
It's like a walker. Does anyone ever played with like a Digivice or a Tamagotchi?
Yep,
or some
I remember
type of
them.
shit?
Yep.
Yeah.
A Digivice.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it's $50.
It's a waste of money. It's a money grab, G.
So that's
Back.
Canadian.
Yeah, so probably $60 Canadian. Yeah.
Here's my thing though. Like when you catch a Pokemon, can you catch it without having to throw the Joy-Con? Like,
No.
Yes.
Bro, see, that's stupid.
In the
Wait,
trailer, I actually seen a moment. It's really quick that the person actually threw the Pokeball with just playing it regularly on the Switch with a button. So I actually seen that in the
Was it
trailer.
like they
Yeah, but
swiped
Kofi, you
it?
have to move the Switch physically.
No, I seen it in the trailer. I'll link it for you guys and the timestamp it.
I gotta
so you
see
guys
because
can see
they was reporting that you have to use Twitter.
Oh, really?
No, I think you can turn the motion controls off.
I think
Like,
because
they-
there is a
so.
moment in
I
the
would
like I
think
said, there's a
so.
moment in the trailer where the guy was playing in a kid was playing in handheld mode, and he threw a Pokeball without any motion controls. You literally see it on the screen, unless it was camera work, but he didn't do no motion controls or anything like that.
What sucks is this game is gonna sell like crazy.
It is gonna
But
sell like
it's-
crazy.
but it gives
Okay.
Nintendo the wrong idea because at the end of the day, in my opinion, they screwed up.
They did.
You wasted an opportunity with the 151, which was the most important. If you're trying to do a remake or reboot or whatever you're trying to do, you ruined it. Like you can never do another game.
But is this
with the
game really a
151.
mistake? Look, is this game really a mistake? Like, I'm gonna play devil advocate real quick. Is this really a mistake? This might be their plan going forward. Maybe you never know. Maybe this might be the Forza Horizon of Pokemon. You guys,
But here's the
if you
thing.
guys ever look at it like that, like this could be
You're gonna prepare yourself for
casual
another
thing,
Pokemon game.
and they're gonna have the real one. So you know what I mean? It could be like the little spin-off series.
The real one gonna be stupid Pokemon you don't care about. Like, oh, look at this microphone Pokemon. Let me go catch. Like, you're not gonna care about it. You're not gonna care about how you would care about a combat.
If you played like Pokemon
trash
Y, X, they have Gen 1 other Gen Pokemon in the game though. You know that, right?
I kind of
Here's where I
There's a
think
lot of new silly
They have
dumbass
the
Pokemon
they have the new
too,
ones
though,
definitely like with the starters.
wasn't
and
there a
stuff, but there's
chandelier
other-
or something?
Yeah, I'm not catching no. They got a chair Pokemon, bro.
There's chandeliers.
They got a
there's
fucking chair
candles,
Pokemon.
A chandelier, a
Like
candle, a
actual-
keychain. Yes, the designs are
Keychain.
I feel like
They
the
got
first
really
four
silly.
generations are the best designs, personally. But
Probably running out of ideas.
The first
yeah.
gen was based off of real animals. That's what made them so dope. Like most of them are based off of animals. Whether it was a Sandshrew was an armadillo. Squirtle was a damn turtle. It was based off of real animals, which made it dope. Like now, I don't want to catch no lamp Pokemon. Like no,
That ain't based off inanimate objects. And shit.
No lamp Pokemon.
Like Beauty and the Beast or something.
Like, I think
All
this
these
version
random-
is gonna make them a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but I think for me, it's just that I was expecting this to be
the RPG,
game that
the real
we're getting
RPG,
next year. Yeah, the game that we get next year. So where I think the mistake is coming in is that I think I see a lot of people upset that have been waiting for the one that's coming next year, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?" And then when it comes to this, they're like, "Okay, this is a kind of a cool idea." But then you're gonna throw all this other integration bullshit in. So it's gonna piss some people off, but it's still gonna make them a lot of money at the end of the day. So
I think this is kind of like the main reason why I feel like Mario Odyssey was not as good as Breath of the Wild for me. And it was a lot of the motion controls you had to do when you were controlling Mario. For me personally. And I think that is going to detract away from a lot of Pokemon if they add.
But the Odyssey, you're not required to do them. You know what I mean?
No, you're not required, but it makes a lot of like the jumps easier.
It
A lot
does.
of the
Yeah, it
movements
does.
makes
Yeah, you're
easier,
right. You're right. You're right about
so
that.
it's not like it's required, but it just makes them like you're putting a barrier in front of yourself if you don't use those motion controls compared to if you do use them. So unlike Breath of the Wild, where I didn't have those issues, I could just play the fucking game, and that was fine. Some of the shrines were a little shitty because of it, where you had to move that shit. But
the big
like
ball
that's
and all that.
yeah, like that was kind of crappy, but it wasn't as integral as Pokemon Go or Mario Odyssey is. And I think that if the more they do the motion, the more I kind of like move away from games like that, or I like them less.
Oh, you would love Detroit Become Human.
Do you swipe to wash the dishes?
Oh boy!
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Wait
I
a
think I seen a
second. Wait,
video
can we
of a guy
segue
like
real
swiping
quick?
to
Can we
mop
just do
the floor.
Wait.
a quick
Fam,
Let me just
sidebar?
ask you
I would
guys
like
one
Wiz to pour a drink.
A quick sidebar.
I just wanted
When
to ask you
played-
guys one question.
When I played Heavy Rain, I had to set the fucking table. Okay?
Oh, yeah, you guys have to take.
You're
You
telling me
gotta
there's
do
more
that.
dishes
Yeah.
in
There's
another
chores.
David Cage game?
What's up, Erica? What were you saying, Erica?
Chores.
I was just gonna ask you guys if you're worried, kind of like what Fame was saying, how this game does really well what if they kind of take some of that stuff and put it into the 2019?
Exactly.
Like
nobody
the
wants.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I feel like
I think
they're gonna cash out and drop 2. They're gonna do a Let's Go
No,
series.
Nintendo's gonna put motion controls in every game they make because it has so many options with motion controls.
Yeah.
Yo, watch
That's what
this.
I'm
Watch
thinking.
this. I'm calling it now. Nintendo's gonna do a Let's Go series and a regular series. What I'm calling it.
I agree. Like when
You know
you
how
said
much
the
more
Forza,
Pokemon games
Forza
you can sell
Horizon.
a year if you do a Let's Go series than you do the regular? They're developing the games side by side that they were saying. They're developing this 2019 game side by side. So they could do this new gen one, the regular one, and sell the Let's Go one. So maybe they're doing Generation 1. Who knows? They might do this Generation 2 for Let's Go next with another traditional Pokemon game. Like I said,
do y'all
it
want
could be
that,
the
though?
Forza Horizon spin-off. It could be the Forza Horizon spin-off.
I don't want that. No,
Yeah, I'm
I'd
saying,
rather
dude,
them-
do people
care
want that?
for it,
Like,
no.
What,
As long as
do
they
people
give
want
me
it? We're
the
gonna
other
see with the
one.
sales. What do you mean?
but it's gonna be like a
the
full price game that's like half-ass compared to the
Like
other
I said,
one,
we're gonna
like-
see what the sales if people want that though, Jack. Right? If it's
You
selling,
know,
then
you
people
know
want it.
damn well people gonna buy this
So then
game.
what's the problem?
Nice.
All right.
They're gonna buy
Look.
it.
It's back.
Look, Gabby just said herself. She was like, you know, I really ain't fucking with the concept. I think I'm gonna copy day one. Like, I mean, people gonna buy the game, man.
Yeah, I just want to know. So why not?
Yeah, people definitely gonna buy that shit.
Okay. I
It
think
seems
the
like our
stream is
stream goes
acting a
off
little.
like
The stream is
at
acting a
least
little
once.
wonky, so I apologize.
It always does that.
Whenever Jack starts talking that bullshit, the stream go off.
Oh,
You know what I think?
Oh man,
I think it's time to
wild.
move Press Start Podcast to Twitch.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Nah. I'm not doing that.
I'm banned
I
on
ain't
Twitch,
doing
man. What you talking about?
I ain't doing that.
Jack's
Anyways,
not allowed over there.
all right.
Yeah, I'm not welcomed over there, man.
Jack definitely not allowed over there. All right, so let's move on.
For that, man.
Pokemon. We all know it's gonna do well though, so we could leave it as that. Let's see how it turns out. I'm waiting for more
Unfortunately.
details about the game to come out, but I think I'm gonna check it out. I think it's gonna hold me off until the real deal. This is Smash Bros. So I think I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, I think they showing this at E3 again.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah.
they'll talk about it.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah,
talk about it.
Definitely.
Me too. I don't think we see the 2019 one at E3 though. At all.
I was wondering what they gonna do
I
that.
think
I
it's
was wondering what
possible.
they gonna do that.
Because I thought they said they're focusing on 2018 titles at this year's E3. I thought I read that somewhere.
I think I saw that.
Yeah,
too.
they say that
If that's
every
the case,
year, though.
I don't
They
think
say that every
Metroid
year.
gonna be there if that's the case.
Yo, but they
Oh,
say that
shit.
every single year that we're just focusing on 2018 titles, but we end up seeing the future games that they have. They say that every year. If you guys haven't noticed.
Another Metroid.
If you
Jake
want
Day,
a great
alright.
game right now for $10, and that is Curse of the Moon, you should go pick that up.
Pick
That's
that up on
a
any
great
platform. I
fucking
think that's on
game.
every
I
platform.
kickstarted Curse.
Oh.
I
Nice.
clicked.
Go ahead.
I kickstarted Bloodstained. So
That was delicious. It is nutritious, delicious, and unbelievable. You need to play that
are you
game.
getting it on the Switch though? Because I'm
got it
waiting
on the
for my
Switch, yeah.
Switch.
Wait, I got it too on the Switch. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it on the Switch.
I mean, it's such a
it
love
was-
letter to.
Oof. Mwah.
I'm gonna go to Fangamer and get my code.
So like I beat it, and then I'm beating it again, and then there's so many other levels and pathways that you can take with the other characters when you replay it again, and then you replay it again. There's like three canon endings to that game.
Okay.
Yeah, so you
I
got to
didn't see
play
that.
it once. Play
Three
it again.
canon. How's it 3 canon endings though?
So there's three endings that go to it, but the thing is they all kind of like tie together in the same near the end. But there's 3 little things that happen on each one. So 2 endings are tied together, and then 1 ending is totally separate. But it is so good. That game is perfect.
And it
Go
downloads
get it.
in like 10 seconds.
It's so
How long is it?
most.
How long is it?
2 hours, 2.5 hours.
It's
shit.
pretty short. It's short.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you already beat it already, Erica?
No, I haven't beat it yet. I went back to
yeah.
Celeste. I beat that.
Oh,
I got
Celeste is
it.
dope.
Oh, Erica don't beat no games. Come on now.
Hey.
Oh,
Oh, Jay may pulling up today. Let's go.
Yo, it's 2 hours. Yo, Jack, you know what that means?
You know what I mean? We should-
Hey.
says-
Erica-
I'll fall back.
Jack, you know what that means?
Fall back,
Catching up. I'm
bro.
about to pass you.
Erica
Erica
thinks she's
tonight.
gonna be more games than me, but it's not
I just-
happening.
I ain't getting last. That's all I know.
You definitely. Oh, all
I
right.
ain't getting last.
I guess it's another member
So
of the
far,
podcast.
the Silent Assassin is in first place.
You know what? I actually think Erica might be coming in last. I can No, wait a minute, Jay.
Listen, Erica was just
No,
picking
no,
winnings
no.
for 2 hours. And
It's definitely between J Bane and Erica. It's definitely between
But
J
the
Bane and
summer
Erica.
I
She
get
beat him with a
down.
new
Like
crib.
I get down in the summer. I catch up.
Hey,
I
wait
might
till
get
that
logged
wait till
in
that
soon.
grass
It's about to be summertime right now.
That pool gonna start looking green. What games you
Oh
doing?
man,
All right. You know
I'll
what I mean?
multitask. I got this.
All right, so
got this.
let's talk about the new Fallout. So Fallout got announced. Can you believe Bethesda live streamed for a whole day, a bobblehead, and a screen, a standby screen, and people actually sat there and watched that.
And
for
people
hours.
sit there and watch it. Exactly.
For hours
Exactly.
and hours, which is absolutely crazy, just for them to announce the game the next day. And so basically Fallout 76 was announced, and this game is supposed to be an online survival game. It's not a traditional Fallout for people that are wondering. Apparently the game is similar to DayZ and Rust. Yeah, so I don't know what to make of that. I haven't played DayZ or Rust, but I'm not too interested. And I said something.
I know what to make of it.
I said something on Twitter. You know, that got some people riled up. It was actually pretty funny, but I actually had like the facts to back it up too. I said that, yo, if Fallout 76 was announced yesterday, it would have got overshined by Pokemon, and people came at me sideways.
Absolutely.
A lot of people came
It's
at
true,
me
though.
sideways,
Are
but
you crazy?
it is actually very, very true. So I posted
Pokemon
a
is a way
screenshot
bigger
on my
IP than
Twitter.
Fallout.
Fallout 76 peaked. It was trending on Twitter. It peaked at 86K. Pokemon.
You said it on Twitter?
On Twitter. Pokemon, right? Yesterday on Twitter had over it's 800K combined, because there was two trending posts. There was Pokemon with the hyphen with over the E, and another Pokemon. So it was a total of 800K tweets.
Yeah.
Plus, in the midst of all of that, the Drake and Pusha T thing was going on. You know what I mean? The Drake and Pusha T thing. And Pokemon was second and third trending on Twitter for the longest time with that much tweets. So, you know, I had my tinfoil hat. I was saying, yo, low key, they probably ducked the yesterday announcement because they would have got overshadowed by Pokemon. But people are trying to tell me that this is actually very normal for Bethesda. They usually tease like this for a day. But I still stand by Pokemon would have outshined the hell out of Fallout 76 if it dropped yesterday. So
I agree.
Fallout 76.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the announcement? Are you guys excited?
Nah, not at all.
Nah.
You take Fallout.
I'm not a Fallout
Okay.
fan.
You take Fallout. This is Fallout.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
You
I
take
got you.
Fallout, you crumple it up.
Okay.
Where's the trash can?
Fallout 76
Where's the
like
trash
this.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
You
I
go
see.
in the trash.
Okay, Alex. I'm a little
There you
surprised
go.
by that. but
Just
okay.
like that. Just
That was
like
the best hot take you've ever had, Alex. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Fallout 70, Fallout 4,
Oh.
Fallout 3, and 76 all go into the trash. You keep Fallout 1, Fallout 2, and Vegas. That's it.
I hear Vegas is like the best one.
I mean,
Vegas is not the best.
Jack,
but
what
it's
do you
similar
got something to
2.
say, Jack? You got something to say,
I
Jack.
really don't. I really ain't got much to say. I just honestly, I don't see where the fanfare comes from with this game. I don't see where the hype come from.
Thank you.
Maybe if they ran better and wasn't filled with fucking
Thank
bugs
you.
and glitches, like I can see somebody being hyped for this. But after them coming off Fallout 4 and a lot of people that's like real deal Fallout fans, they wasn't even fucking with Fallout 4 like that. So and then this new one, you know, Jason Schreier was catching heat because he was like, don't expect this to play like a traditional RPG. It's got like base building elements and it's got like an online competition type element to it. Like people, so this ain't even what people really think it is. You know what I mean? So I don't see where the hype coming from. They so pretentious, bro. Like, you know, streaming for over a fucking day to show this bum ass
The
trailer.
trailer was
Like,
so
man,
trash too. 1 minute.
And there
and,
was
like,
no
they
30
went
seconds.
E3 for that, bro.
They
They
streamed
always
for
do that
like,
trailer
almost
with the
streamed for like
music.
over 12
They always
hours.
do that.
What was it? I think it was
Show
over
like an
12
old
hours. It had
radio
to be
or
just to show
was
a
a
1
old
minute
song.
trailer. A 1 minute trailer.
Old
Crazy,
song
bro.
all the time. They always
Crazy.
do that.
Well, the thing is, the old song makes sense for Fallout. Like that's part of the theme of Fallout.
But that's like the trailer all the time.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's the
but
same
that's
shit,
that's what
but-
Fallout. But that's what works for Fallout. Like if you played 1 and 2, those songs are in those games like
Right.
so ingrained. Like it makes sense. I'm an old fucking man. I played those first 2 games and I bought them again on Steam to play them again, but they're so amazing. The thing is, when you take a game that has not been made, that had all those issues with interplay and everything else with the publishers and developers, you remake it into a new thing. And I get it. Fallout 4 had the base building and the gun crafting and all that shit, so you're like, easy extension, just fucking make it Fortnite 2.0 and Fallout. Boom, $1 million. That's their plan. Everything is trying to be Fortnite. Everything is trying to be Rust, Fortnite, PUBG, and it's gonna backfire.
Battlefield 5.
You know what's funny about that? People was hoping that this was a Fallout 3 remastered announcement too. I saw a lot of people saying that.
Yeah.
I would have been happier.
That was rumored.
I would have been happier with a New Vegas or Fallout 3 remaster than this.
Yeah, that's what people want. That's what people want.
And honestly, I hope. Like, I hate being right, but I hope I'm wrong. But I have a feeling I'm fucking right.
Yeah, once I heard it's supposed to be like a DayZ style Rust game, which is like a PvP survival, I'm good. I was like,
I'm not about those games at all.
I've got Counter-Strike for PvP. I've got Dota for PvP. I don't need anything else. I'm good.
Yeah. No, thank you.
So pretty much no one here cares about Fallout.
No.
Shout out to
If it's not 1, 2, or Vegas,
yeah.
I'm gonna need them to make a game that doesn't give motion sickness. I tried to play Fallout 3. I got so sick playing that game.
It's that motion blur.
Is it the frame rate?
And Fallout 4, I couldn't even get out the vaults. I was sick.
Damn.
It was bad.
That's the beginning of the game, right?
Yeah. Like it's literally like,
that's the very beginning of the game.
That is
literally the beginning of the game.
Like sweat was coming down my head. I was feeling nauseous.
Oh yeah, I hate that. Yeah, I hate that feeling.
Was that on console or PC, Erica?
Definitely console.
PS4.
Definitely console.
PS4. But yeah, I just cannot play those games.
And look, so here's my problem with Bethesda, with Fallout games in general. I know it's a clockwork world. I know that there's a lot of moving parts in these games. What happened?
Nah, I'm just hot as shit in my room right now, bro.
It's low-key hot as fuck in my room too, bro. I'm like,
Am I?
up in here, bro.
What you mean?
Bro.
It's a new fan.
Dog, I need a fan up in here, bro. My bad, yo. I'm about to have a heat stroke on live stream, bro. Oh my god.
Hold on. Kofi, am I making you
like my
sweat?
grandmother in church.
Yo, I'm about to have a heat
Am I making you sweat, Kofi?
Nah.
Oh man.
Pause.
Is that what's happening right now?
Oh man.
Pause.
ASMR.
I come back 1 week and you're getting hot flashes. So the biggest problem is that Bethesda games, Fallout games, and Skyrim and Elder Scrolls, they get a pass. I've never seen a game with so many bugs, so many game-breaking issues, so many problems. Games that go down to 1 frame rate. 1. And then come back and then get a 9.0 or a 10 on the rating scale. That is a bunch of hot trash.
I said the same shit.
And we're still buying it though. That's
and
the
we're
problem.
still buying it.
We're accepting it even though it's unfinished.
But you know what some of the excuses are? It's that get it on PC. The community has community patches that fixes the bugs.
But
you know what the problem is? The fact that the community can fix bugs in 2 weeks, but Bethesda can't in 6 years.
Exactly.
Skyrim still has the same bugs that it had when it launched.
Damn.
And they still re-releasing that game.
And they're still re-releasing it. Same ones.
Doesn't Skyrim still have bugs on the Switch, like the exact same ones?
The exact same
ones. Yeah, the same ones. 6 years later.
It's like
7 years later.
Why are you wasting my time? $60, Todd Howard? For the same game?
Money.
Yeah.
They're putting Skyrim everywhere too.
That's God Howard. You better watch your mouth.
Skyrim on your phone? Oh, it's coming soon.
Yeah, probably.
You already know. Skyrim was good though. I got to play that in third person. I got to play.
What about Morrowind? Where's my
Morrowind?
Girl. These nerds over here.
Definitely some nerd shit going on. Definitely some nerd shit.
It's literally the best one.
Morrowind is literally the best Elder Scrolls game. Period.
You just gotta get over the graphics.
It's not Oblivion. It's not Skyrim. It's not Arena. It's not Daggerfall. It's fucking Morrowind. That's the best one. Rant over.
All right, so let's get into one of our Patreon questions for the next topic. He says, it's actually from Boro. What's up, Boro? He says, if you could create the perfect game, in your opinion, what would it be? J-Ming, what would it be? The perfect game.
The perfect game. That's a tough
What's
one
the
for me.
perfect
But
game for you?
I always used to think, like, back when I used to play the GTA games, like, what if the GTA games had, like, the driving mechanics of, say, a Forza or something, but, like, I don't know, like, just the things you interact with in a GTA game, I would, like, want them to do that, but better. You know what I mean? Just take it up another notch. Like, when you get to play basketball in a GTA game, if it was, like, a 2K or something like that, or if you, like, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas has some RPG elements, I would want them to have that in there, where you, like, you know, you running around, you build up your stamina, you shooting one gun, you shoot it long enough, or kill enough people, you get two guns, stuff like more RPG elements in the Grand Theft Auto game. I don't know. Just I would think like it would definitely be like a GTA style game, but
That's
just
a good answer.
better in every aspect.
Jack, what would be the perfect game for you?
Perfect game.
Perfect game.
Well, I'm not a game developer, so I don't know if I can properly answer this question. I play some games that are close to perfect in my opinion.
Like-
I will say, I think I said, what'd you say?
I said like what?
Oh, Last of Alex, I'm sorry. Last of Us. The God of War I just played was pretty damn good. Honestly, man, the perfect game for me right now would be M-rated, and I think I said this last week. I need an M-rated TMNT game. Okay, that's all. Not developed by Platinum Games. Not developed. It need to be based off the original comic. Okay, and keep Platinum Games the fuck away from it. And I think that might be the perfect game for me. I think that might be.
I might do that justice
man.
though.
No, fam. No, fam.
Gabby, what do you think?
Sorry, I was focusing on. I was reading chat with
distracting her,
Erica.
sorry. I
Yeah.
was distracting her.
They back there.
Y'all doing girl talk.
Blame that.
Blame
Blame
that.
that.
Girl talking.
Blame
That's
that.
notes in class
This
and
is
shit.
crazy.
Pay attention.
So we're talking about what would be the perfect game for you. That's the question.
Oh God, for me?
Yeah. The
Oh
perfect
no,
game.
probably. Ooh, so far, probably. I want to say I'm waiting for Shin Megami Tensei 5 to come out, but because I'm like super into Shin Megami Tensei.
So a game like that?
Yeah, basically like a hardcore JRPG dungeon crawler. That's
Dungeon
my
crawler.
shit.
Okay.
Something I could spend like 40 hours of my life in.
Alright, perfect.
So you're a Persona fan,
Shit,
right?
at least.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Hey, Persona.
Oh man, look.
I came from
Look at
Persona
Erica smiling.
to
Wow.
Shin Megami Tensei, so my PS2 gets more use than my PS4 nowadays.
Damn.
Fame, what would be the perfect game for you, bro?
Man, like take a jar of mayonnaise and a finger and tap it 20,000 times.
I got the perfect day, bro. You wouldn't believe this, bro.
What?
They got like that, fam.
I got the perfect game.
Quit
for you,
lying.
bro. My name is
Real
Mayo,
shit.
man. You should check it out,
I mean,
fam.
It's called I Am Mayo. You can get the platinum in like 40 minutes, fam.
Send me
You'll
that
love
link,
it.
but I need that.
You'll fucking love it, dog. You'll love it, bro. I got you, fam. I got you.
Good looking out.
I got you, bro.
Nah, for
Jack,
me,
Jack
like,
got that platinum twice.
Nah, I can't do that.
to be completely honest, like a game like, you know, I know people are gonna think I'm tripping. A game like God of War, like I love that style of game. It's very story narrative, and you got that RPG style of grind with the music of like, you know, Midnight Club Dub Edition. Something I can really just rock to. You know what I'm saying? The music is extremely important in games. Like you know, Streets of Rage has some of the best music ever in any video game of all time. Midnight Club Dub Edition, I love the way the music is started. You know, I love the action story driven RPG based with some badass music. That's all I need. That'd be perfect for me.
Okay.
But you can't tell me
like
Dub
that.
Edition wasn't hitting when you started house real big, car real big. Everyone was jumping, boy.
Midnight
Dub
Club
Edition was
Edition.
jumping.
The hits on that thing.
Oh,
thing
my
was
God.
jumping.
Love that game.
Yeah, Alex, what would be the perfect game for you? It must have to have some really, really sus things in it, right?
Diablo 2.
Ooh.
That,
I don't know what That's
it.
that's it?
Just Diablo.
That's it.
Perfect game.
That's the
Perfect
Has
game.
anyone
fucking
else
for
even
the rest.
played Diablo
It's
2
the
in
perfect
here?
game.
Mm-mm.
No, we up to date gamers. We don't.
Yeah, we don't play that trash.
What is wrong with you guys? It's like
That
you
is literally the best game.
Yeah.
Man, what year
Yeah,
did
Alex
Diablo
and
2?
Gabby, Alex and Gabby be a match made in heaven. This is crazy.
I don't even think I knew how to read back then. What year that game
Well, I
came
mean,
out
we
in?
could- how old are you guys? Because like I'm pretty young, so
Nah,
I'm just surprised
nah.
you haven't played it.
Nah,
It's
I'm not
Diablo.
really into
Cool
those
for
kind of
that. We're
games.
too
that's
cool for
Listen,
that.
we console mans. We console mans.
You
So
yeah,
I,
we're
so
kind
I,
of
so I would like, I would
don't
like
even
Diablo
consider it
2.
because of that. I just don't even like those kind of games.
All right.
And in
All right,
2000, I
here's-
was on
here's,
AIM.
here's what you would do. You would take
Lying about
Diablo
my
2,
age.
right, and you would do it You would take it from. You'd say, "Hey Blizzard, here's Diablo 2. You want to remake it? No. You don't touch this.
Just put it on the Switch. That's all I
You
want.
don't fucking touch this, Blizzard. You fucked up with Diablo 3." And then you take that and you give it to the guys who made Path of Exile. Go, here. Do this.
Like, what year Diablo?
PC.
What year they come out
Well,
in?
I ain't played that shit.
Diablo
2000.
2? Oh man, that came out when I was in like middle school, dude.
So you just want a different developer.
2000.
It came out in
Yeah, that came
2000.
out in 2000,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was,
I was playing MGS like 1 in 2000. Man, fuck Diablo.
Kofi, I thought man's no hot. What's going on?
I'm hot, bro.
And
Yeah, I know, right?
Man's no hot.
Man's
only
not hot,
PC
dog.
games I was playing in 2000 was on Newgrounds. Facts.
Yeah, playing fucking.
You just take Diablo 2, and if you go back and if you try to find the screenshots for Diablo 3 and what they were really doing before Blizzard took them over, and what Blizzard North was doing, it was going to be unbelievable. You just give it to those guys who were doing the original stuff, and it would have been something completely out of your mind, because Diablo 3 is hot garbage.
See, I was playing Diablo 2 in like 2012. Like, where are you guys? I was up till 2 a.m.
No,
playing
man.
Diablo 2.
Nah, I'm not into those kind of
You
games.
tripping.
I'm
When
not,
did it come out again? 2000?
2000, yeah.
yeah, I'm not into those kind of games. So
I was in high
Nice.
school when
I
that
was
came
Even
out.
to check it out.
I was playing my 64 probably still.
Yeah,
Erica, what would be the
exactly. I'll
perfect
play
game
it
for you?
64 on PlayStation.
If it's not Diablo 2, then I would say the original Deus Ex.
So all right, so Erica.
No, disagree.
All right, the perfect game of all games would be Castlevania meets Soulsborne. It'd be like Soulsborne combat, but it wouldn't be like having to retrieve lost souls or like that. It'd be more action, but you use like whips, you use maces, stuff like that. And
Sounds like Code Vein.
that's why I'm so excited for that game.
Sounds like, yeah.
Like S&M.
Yeah,
It's
and
funny.
me into it. Yeah, but like castles, you get to fight Dracula. You're like part vampire.
You get to
maybe.
play as Alucard.
Just that's the
I
game
heard that a
want.
lot from
That's what I
Castlevania fans
want,
that they
man.
would want From Software to make like a Castlevania.
That's why I think I loved Bloodborne and those games even more, because the atmosphere, like I'm just so about that. Like
That atmosphere
I
is
want
lit.
that.
All right.
And a lot of deep lore on it. Like
All right, for me, personally, what would be the
That's gonna be some wild
perfect
shit.
game for me? My answer is actually very similar to Jay Mace, to be honest. Like an open world, but like a super, super true to life, like a life sim. I know it sounds weird, but like a life sim when you go outside and live life, right?
So you
I
mean
want
like The
something
Sims?
super,
Like The Sims.
Sims?
not the
Right.
Sims, but kind of more in the style of like a GTA, but like you
Kofi,
literally
wanna play
could like
Sims?
walk in every
Like-
building. You
Maybe
know what I
get
mean?
some-
You could literally do like so many activities like that. That would be like the perfect game for me, because I could just loot. Like I lost myself in GTA 5 for real, and I could like imagine a game that has like maybe 100 times the activities, or you go, or the buildings that you could just go in like every building and explore like that, you know,
Yeah.
and just do everything. That would be like dope to me. That would be like the perfect game to me. To be honest, yeah, I would love something like
Kofi,
that.
you just want to go outside, huh?
yeah, just live my
Without having to actually go
Yeah,
outside, that'd be lit.
exactly,
That'd be lit. That'd be
exactly.
lit.
Just
So
want to go to
maybe,
work.
like,
You want to work on the
yeah,
social links.
Maybe like
yeah,
virtual
like you go to the
reality.
gym, and then you go on a date, and then you go like to a party or something.
But you ain't really gotta do it. That's lit. That's lit.
Yeah.
That's lit.
You know what I mean? Like,
Guys,
that'd
Kofi,
be like, that'd be
Kofi, I got
fire.
the best. Kofi, I have the game for you.
What's up?
It's called Second Life.
What? I haven't heard of it.
I thought you about to say State of Decay.
It's a
Wow,
piece of-
really?
That's the game.
Ew.
Second Life is the game that Kofi has been missing all his life.
I'm gonna
I never heard of that.
I'm
I'm
gonna
about to
look
look that up.
Don't.
Don't?
Why? Is
It's
it a
a
porno,
meme.
bro?
It's
What's
You're
up?
gonna,
Just
you're
a
gonna get a
meme.
Trojan virus.
He's just
No,
messing
don't.
with you. He's trolling you hard.
Yeah, I'm trolling you.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Don't play Second Life.
All right, yeah, let's talk about these E3 leaks, because E3 low-key has been spoiled. You know, so much
Lit.
news came
I don't
out.
even know
It's
what to
absolute-
believe.
Yo, big shout out to Walmart Canada. Can we shout out Walmart Canada? Because they've been spot
Indeed.
on. They've
They
been
doing
killing
over there,
every
Kofi?
single insider out here. You know what I mean? They right now, as far as I know, they 2 for 2. Right? They 2 for 2. They announced Rage.
Find that.
Rage came Rage trailer
DC
came out.
villains.
They announced Assassin's Creed, and now Ubisoft announced Assassin's Creed Odyssey is coming out as
Don't
well.
forget DC Villains.
Odyssey.
Oh yeah, DC villains, Lego.
DC
They got
Villains,
announced.
they got announced too.
Yeah, they announced that too, right?
Wait, what's DC Villains?
So that's
Lego.
It's a Lego game,
Lego
but
game.
with the villains. Yeah,
but didn't Walmart leak that
and they
too?
just dropped that. Yep.
So they're 3 for 3.
The 3 for 3.
So that list is real, then.
That list
That's
is real. So we're gonna definitely see a new Gears of War 5. You know,
Forza Horizon 5.
We're gonna see Forza Horizon 5.
That was a typo, G.
Yeah, I know that was a typo. I know that was a typo.
Get 2 Forza Horizons this year.
I know that's a typo. They definitely meant 4.
And then we got 90 Xbox games coming, 90
And
plus.
3 Gears. It's lit.
Yeah. So that's actually pretty crazy. So, what else got leaked? Walmart Canada also leaked a Perfect Dark from Microsoft. So, who would be actually interested in
That's
this?
huge.
Who would be actually interested in this?
If they give us that third person, Joanna Dark game, like I've been wanting for a while, that's gonna be lit. Like
Right.
that'd be a legit like buy for me. Like I know the last one with the Perfect Dark Zero wasn't that hot, but if they what this game needs is a third person reboot, in my opinion. If you give it that, like this joint gonna be hot. And like I said, I still think from the moment Microsoft went and got Daryl Gallagher, I was like, like he'd be the perfect person to do a reboot for the series. That's what he did for for Tomb Raider. Give him Joanna Dark and let him reboot. I thought that'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I was saying if they could get somebody, to put the love and care like how they switched up with God of War into a Perfect Dark, like that'd be perfect for them right now.
Mm-hmm.
Third person action adventure with a female protagonist, like they need that.
Yeah, I think that would be actually really dope. I actually played and beat Perfect Dark Zero. Yeah, it was definitely dark times on the 360 very early on. I played the shit out of that game too. That's a funny thing, you know what I mean? So, I'm down for a Perfect Dark, like how Fame is describing it. I think they should actually move it from first person to third person. I think that would be pretty cool.
No.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We all know Microsoft opened up a new studio in Santa Monica. They're trying to get a vibe of greatness, being in the same areas as Sony Santa Monica. You know what I mean? So,
Hey, you know what's crazy about that? Sony Santa Monica is not in Santa Monica.
Oh,
Yeah, they moved.
they moved.
Yeah, not no more.
Oh,
Naughty
no
Dog
more?
is actually in Santa Monica now.
Oh,
yeah.
say word. I didn't even know that. Thanks.
Yeah, they relocated.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I see. So I'm actually down for a third person Perfect Dark if that's the case. And how these Walmart Canada leaks going, man, it looks like it's real. I don't know, but did you guys hear this crazy ass thing that I seen on Twitter that there's gonna be 3 Gears of War games?
Oh shit!
Nah,
Apparently-
man.
Y'all ready?
They
Apparently,
can't do that.
I think even Kotaku reported on this. They said that Microsoft could possibly show 3 Gears of War games: a regular Gears of War game, a RTS Gears of War game, and a Battle Royale Gears of War game. That's absolutely bonkers. That's absolutely bonkers.
Wait a minute. Why can't the battle royale just be the online component
That's
of
what
the
that's what I was thinking
You
too.
would
About to
think.
say that.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too.
Just add it to the game.
Yeah.
But that joint could be free to play. I think people.
That's true. That's true.
True.
That's
If
true.
they release that joint separately and make it free to play, a standalone free to play. Because here's the thing with Microsoft Studios, right? They don't have very many first parties, but the ones they do, the studios are huge. 343 is huge. The Coalition is huge. They got the manpower. If this is true, they got the manpower to make these 3 standalone games. But
So
the
you're
Battle
thinking-
Royale would have to be free.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
you're
actually
thinking
a
they're
good point that
developing all of them.
you brought up. Battle Royale being free, that's a good look. What do you think, Erica?
I-
You're a Gears fan.
I don't know how to feel about this. Like I tweeted about this. It's like sounds interesting. Like I want to see what else they can do with Gears. Like I'm really interested in that. I would like instead of the RTS, maybe more of like an XCOM game. But then at the same time, it's like I just want them to make a really good sequel, and I don't want this to hurt that. So I'm just kind of in the middle. Like I just got to see it to believe it and see what the hell's going on over there. Because man, it's as much as I love Gears, I really don't want to get tired of it. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I just don't want to see it get milked. I don't want to see a judgment. I don't want to see that situation again. You know what I mean?
When did Gears 4 release? Was that
2016.
2016.
It's
2016.
definitely possible.
It's too soon to drop the sequel this year.
It's definitely,
what I was thinking.
really possible for them to drop Gears of War 5 because 2 years, they probably already got
It's
all the
possible.
assets.
They got the assets, yeah,
They got the assets. You know,
What-
they already
what
got
they
it
gotta
all.
do-
All they got to make is a new campaign and a couple maps. Like,
And take horde mode out of the story. The horde
Please,
mode kind
yes,
of going
please
for.
take that out.
Take horde mode out of the story and build on make an actual story and stop going the lazy way by trying to add horde mode in because you can't figure out what else to do. Take that shit out actually put in some deeper storylines into it because they got a route to go. What they did with Kate, like you got a way to move the storyline forward, which is dope. But the gameplay, you got to take out horde mode and make that standalone. Like they can't be inside the campaign. That's stupid.
They could actually link up probably with Creative Assembly again too with that RTS Gears game.
Yep.
Because Creative Assembly is big. They got like 500 employees.
True.
Yeah,
they're huge.
Yeah.
But this is one thing we wanted from Microsoft Studios. Like, if you're not gonna make no more, if you can't make no more right away, let these big ass studios do more than one thing at a time.
Right. If you're gonna keep them on Gears, hey, why not?
Yeah. But the thing is, I wanted them to, work on different IPs because I feel like
I was about to say,
all of us want that.
This can't be the only thing like that we see that's like the huge announcements. I want to see some new stuff too.
Yeah.
Right.
So okay, I got a question. So if Microsoft comes on stage, shows Halo, shows a Gears, shows obviously Forza Horizon 4, is that a W? Is that a great conference?
It's gonna be a Sunset Overdrive teaser. I guarantee it.
They said they're not working on it.
That already got confirmed not to be debunked. So.
From who?
That was Patrick Klepek.
He's not a developer, but I guess he said he's like well connected inside that.
Well, he work at GameSpot.
The same guy who revealed and said to everybody about Fallout 76 was the same guy that said Sunset was. It's the exact same guy.
I seen that.
It don't have to be actively in development.
I really want it to happen.
Already, drop it.
I really want it to happen. If it does, I'll be happy as hell. But then I really thought about it, and the Spider-Man project. It probably seems like Insomniac probably can't be managing that game though. You think they really could be developing Sunset Overdrive 2 and Spider-Man at the same time?
Like Fame said, even if it ain't even in development, I'm at the point with Microsoft where I just want them to announce shit.
Like the JPEGs? You're good with the JPEGs right now?
When it's coming out, just announce shit.
Hey, am I tripping?
Just announce it.
Insomniac have 2 studios? Like, aren't they operating in different buildings? Like Insomniac or
the people that work on Ratchet and Clank, I think, aren't. The
Not
people
sure.
that are working.
I'm not even sure.
I'm not sure.
Because they got the staff to do it. Like I said, it don't have to be an active development, but they can do a mock-up and just show, hey, this is coming. It don't have to be. I mean, no one say, oh, it's not coming. They said it's not in development. The game can be not in development, and you can still show a teaser.
The game could be further than we think. They just said they need a publisher. They could really be further than we really think.
They could be. They could be.
Sunset Overdrive too, because they was like, oh, all we need is a publisher. We ready to go.
That is true.
Yeah. If it happens, I'll be really, really happy. I'm not knocking it. We did hear about that Korean leak, right? They rated the game. They rated Sunset Overdrive for PC or something like that. So does this have to do with it or something like that? So who knows at this point? But I'm definitely 100% down for a Sunset Overdrive 2.
Hell yeah.
And they also got to show they got to show a Fable team. Like Microsoft has to blow their load like at this E3, bro. They have to show everything that they got. They got to.
I'm riding with Aaron Greenberg. He said all the cards.
If you got Fable, if Playground, like as we know, they made a second studio. They got some developers from Hellblade. They got some developers from Naughty Dog. They got some talent over there. So if they're working on Fable 4, show the teaser. They have to show everything.
Fame. What does Microsoft have to do?
They
announce games.
They got to announce games.
No, you said they got to blow their load. Listen, this is the question though. About blowing their load. Are you gonna have your chin up when they do this? I need to know.
Oh man.
So Fame, how big of a load are we talking here?
The whole I'm talking about getting having a kid Adonis load, like Drake load, like I'm talking about Adonis.
Wait a minute, Drake abandoned him. No, wait a minute.
They're going to announce
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's definitely a bad example, my guy.
Hey, but it's Daddy Rich, so that's how we look at the Xbox games. They might be, stepchilds, but hey, Daddy Rich. Microsoft
they might announce a whole bunch of
Microsoft get the money.
That's good.
Oh
hey,
man.
we just want to shout out Gabby. She couldn't stay for the full podcast, so shout out to Gabby. She had
Thank you,
Gabby.
She did.
All right, so yeah, what else got leaked? Cause there was a whole like Nintendo sheet that apparently got leaked too. So basically, the games consist of real quick: Dragon Ball FighterZ, which will be super dope; Fortnite, which is a big W for the Switch; FIFA 19, Killer Queen Black, Paladins,
what is that?
Overcooked 2, Starlink, and I think this game is already confirmed. A Monster Hunter for the Switch.
Yeah,
that's
Why
already
does Switch
confirmed.
games get like so much extra love? Because Switch gets so much extra love for like bringing up a multiplayer. Like oh my god,
Nintendo is third-party
the best.
history.
It's portable.
Look at the Wii U.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, people don't expect like
Certain games
anything.
to come. Exactly.
Yeah, so.
like they should get extra points for like extra credit for bringing over multiplayer, bro. Like
No,
people
they
like
should.
losing their mind
should-
over multiplayer.
That
Well,
should
that's
be
Nintendo
standard.
has a really bad history with it.
It's
Yeah,
more of a
that's another
surprise,
thing,
They
yeah.
have an incredibly
pleasant
bad
surprise.
history with that. Yeah.
But think about it, fam. When Xbox actually announces games, are they gonna get credit? Right? Yeah, because that's what that's what they're supposed to do.
That's true. That's true.
Xbox announced a game, ain't nobody gonna care until they actually see it in motion.
Oh, no,
No, it's got to be lit. Yeah, it's definitely got to be lit.
Well, I mean, with that Crackdown rumor being pushed back to 2019.
Oh,
no.
now you're
Is that a
bringing
segue?
that up.
Segue.
And I'm gonna keep
That
it
was
funky.
smooth.
That's
Now
no.
that is how you do a segue, kids.
I'd much rather have a game be delayed than come out looking like how
Yo,
it's
but
looking.
remember
With
that
Major
whole.
Nelson
Remember
Linehouse,
when
it's
like
the fix.
Xbox fans be like, "Yo, PlayStation announces a game, and they don't drop it 4 or 5 years later." Yo, Microsoft.
Days Gone coming out, Sony. Where's Spider-Man?
Yo, have
It's
you
a
noticed that
PlayStation.
every major, or pretty much every major Microsoft game has been announced for like years and years, and just now coming out? Like, when was what's it called? Crackdown was announced in 2014.
2014. Year.
What else, guys? Help me here. There was another one that got freaking delayed for like
Below
ever.
was announced like
Yo, below.
I
I think below coming this shit.
Yeah, that's coming out this year. I
Yeah,
think it's coming
Below
out
got
this year.
announced for
Yeah.
Yeah.
a long
Hot
time too.
That was like 2014 too.
I mean, but think about it though. Like when I got my PS4,
Crazy.
everybody's like, "Yo, you're gonna await greatness," and it's like, "Yeah, I'm really waiting for a great game still."
Not this
Wow.
great games on there.
We're talking about Xbox, Alex.
disrespectful.
Snap.
You trying to
Nah,
take it-
but so
I
I'm
live
extra
that.
points. I ain't gonna
Low
lie.
tier bait. Don't
Snap.
fall for it, y'all. Don't fall
Tony
for it.
does have a
Let him
game,
live.
Crackdown 3 realm with that game Dreams and Nightmares. That shit was shown at the PlayStation reveal.
It really was.
Wild
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Wild
yeah.
too. Remember Wild?
Oh wow.
That was at
Yeah,
that was at
that
Parents
was-
Games Week. Parents
Yeah,
Games Week.
Yeah, we haven't
guys
seen,
remember
we haven't
Deep
seen
Down?
jack
Big
shit
Down
of it.
Council.
Deep down.
Deep down
Deep
as
down.
well. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Damn, shout out to
But
Capcom, man.
like I said, let's keep
Fuck
it
it,
funky.
bro.
Like, would you rather them delay Crackdown or like let that trash they showed before come out? What Major Nelson was
Look,
lying
the
about
delay,
it's
the
physics
delay is
in the
better
game.
than the cancel. You know what I mean?
You know,
Let's hear
but
it.
this is like-
The delay is better than
This is
the
the thing about Crackdown 3 though, right? And we already know this. Even if it's a good game, it's still gonna get roasted. Like it's that's the niche it and carved out for itself. If it's a good game, nobody's gonna give a fuck. If it's a bad game, nobody's gonna give a fuck.
But that's
You know what I-
that's a bad look on gamers. Though, like, why would you trash a good game?
No,
Like,
no.
good-
If it's a good game,
But you know it's gonna happen though. You know
no,
it's gonna
if it's a
happen.
good game, I think
It's
people will
just
say
a
it.
meme, you know.
I think people are gonna
No, but-
rock with if it's a good game. But how? Look,
Nah, I
I don't
don't
see
think
how
so.
they can repair the game though. To be honest, it seemed like Crackdown was a tech demo that they kind of try to transform into a video game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they gonna have to blow us away if they show enough, because the destruction is nowhere to be found. Since
Now,
they
we
first
haven't
showed
seen the
it.
damn game, J man.
Well, because they haven't shown
We haven't
they haven't
seen
shown
the game.
online like that.
Right, but
Yeah.
we saw a little bit of the single player stuff, but it looked bad.
They
But
gotta
the
show that
destruction-
multiplayer.
they
So
showed
J
no
Man, what you're
destruction
telling me
reveal.
is they need to blow you away with that big load. in
Oh
E3.
god.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna holler at y'all, man.
I'm
This
ready.
shit wild.
I'm ready.
And we
I'm
speaking
I'm
facts.
actually excited for Crackdown 3. Like, when I
You gonna have your bib on, J man?
J-Man.
Listen,
I know in the
I love-
Xbox. I'll tell y'all, J-Man, the Xbox.
I love the
challenge.
first Crackdown. I heard the developer from the first one was coming back for this third one. I'm excited for it because I really enjoyed the first one. But
Facts.
I really hope
shit,
Crackdown
it
does.
had a release date and then it got delayed. Like
I
it
really
had a
hope
date.
Crackdown, when it comes out, scores well because Microsoft needs.
They
a
need
W
they
big time.
need a critically acclaimed game.
They
They
need
need it.
Crackdown not gonna be it. It's
They
not.
I know
need a
Crackdown
W.
won't be it. I know for a fact.
And I don't think
Crackdown
it's gonna
won't
be Crackdown.
It's not.
Then what
It's
is it gonna
Forza
be? We have to
Horizon
wait
4.
till
Bro,
Ori?
It's gonna be
if
Forza
Crackdown
Horizon 4.
scores in the 80s, if Crackdown scores in the 80s, that's a W.
That is a W. That is
I
great.
agree.
That's a
I
great
agree.
score.
I agree with that.
That's a great.
Yeah, I'll
That's a
accept
great
that.
score.
I'll accept that.
That's a great score.
75,
that.
70s. I'll even take that. That's
Yeah,
a
a
good
77,
Detroit's in the
75 and
80s,
up. I
that's
think that's
fucking-
okay.
What, Alex?
I said, well, Detroit's in the 80s, and you know what I think about that fucking game.
That's a great game.
Oh,
yeah, Alex.
man.
It's a great story, Alex.
Oh,
That's too
yeah.
You missed
$60
it.
Erica,
too
what
much
about
for
the
that
part
game.
with the cyborg ladies of the evening?
I just got to that part.
Oh,
too.
I didn't get there yet.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you did.
I haven't had time to play.
No, you was on your stream when you were streaming it. You were like the
Oh,
Android
the mag. I thought he like
magazine. Yeah.
Okay.
magazine.
It gets deeper
My
than that,
bad.
Erica. It gets deeper than that.
I
Oh,
thought
I
you were
bet it
talking
gets
about
deeper.
yeah.
Giggity.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
All right,
Because I heard there's like stuff that happens, but go ahead.
Yeah, we got another Patreon topic from WizKid. Shout out to WizKid. He says, "What game developers or studios don't get enough recognition, in your guys' opinion?"
Platinum
so
Games.
Quickly.
Oh, shut up, bro. Shut up, bro.
So quickly, everyone just named their one. Everyone named their one.
Okay, I got one.
All right, Jack, what's up?
Okay.
Very underrated developer. I like all the games they've developed and published. Image and Form.
Image and Form.
They make the Steam World series. They make Steam World Dig, Steam World Heist.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Great games.
Alex.
Devolver.
Facts.
Devolver.
Facts.
If you're not fucking with Devolver, you have a problem.
You a
Devolver
fucking loser.
is
Tell 'em, Alex.
like you
Talk
are
that talk.
losing. You are a fucking loser if you don't
Facts.
play Devolver games.
Talk that talk.
J-Man.
I don't think I have an answer. For this.
The first thing that popped in my head when I heard the question was Sucker. Sly Cooper games are good.
That's not a bad
And
answer.
I think the Infamous games are underrated, like drastically underrated. I don't think people give Infamous games enough credit.
Infamous is fucking trash, though.
See what I mean? You see what I mean? And that's y'all pony commissioner. That's y'all pony commissioner, dog.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said
Infamous
it.
was lit. One of the best superhero games we got. Infamous, fantastic.
Yeah.
And then Ghost of Tsushima. Can't even fucking talk.
Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima. I think that's gonna blow people away.
Yeah.
I say so.
Yo, shout out to Bias Gamer 77 in the chat. He 100% picked my answer. I was gonna say Team Ninja. Team Ninja is definitely great.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a great one.
Oh, wait, man, I'm thinking about Ninja Theory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Team Ninja
Theory
is
underrated, too.
fantastic. If y'all play,
I'm thinking about Ninja
if y'all
Theory.
play some of their games, they have done the Ninja Gaiden series, like they've done the Dead or Alive series. I'm a big fan of Dead or Alive as well, so Team Ninja definitely gets the underrated slot for me personally. Erica,
They made Hyrule Warriors the best game of all
Team
time.
Ninja be putting in work. They be putting in work.
I honestly didn't have an answer, but that's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Somebody say Ninja Theory. That's a good one, too. There you go.
Yeah.
They made Heavenly Sword, right?
Yep.
Heavenly Sword,
Sword.
Enslaved Odyssey to the West. Come on, fam.
Yep.
Yeah. it's like-
Hellblade. Come on, bro.
I think folks didn't give Ninja Theory much respect really until Hellblade. Not respect, but known until Hellblade. But they had some joints
True.
before Hellblade.
Enslaved is fire.
All right, we'll give you
I
some
love
time to think. Fame.
I mean,
they
I'll
made
just
DMC.
say that one.
No, for
Yeah, they made
no.
DMC.
DMC
Like I
was
said,
like-
for me, it was Ninja Theory. Like
Oh,
I said,
it's
I
Ninja
think
Theory?
Hellblade
Okay.
really put them out to the forefront.
There you
but
go.
They
There
were
you
putting
go.
out bangers before Hellblade, and I think they were just underrated.
Okay.
People give DMC shit too, but I actually liked it.
Yeah, I like that game
DMC.
too. I beat that. That game was actually pretty dope.
Yeah, me too.
I think I'm gonna make Jack mad. I'm gonna say Platinum.
Fuck out of here. No, Erica. No.
You're
Stop
a
Yo,
it.
Yes.
yo,
So
Platinum
good,
is actually a
though.
good pick because people don't respect
What
Platinum too
my bud-
much. So that yo, Platinum is actually a good pick. Jack Moo Johnny definitely.
I cannot be on a podcast with people that ain't for real.
Platinum is actually
What
a
are y'all
good pick.
talking about right
Yo, want me to break down the games? Want me to break down the games?
Hold on, wait. First off,
List.
You go one bad. I'll go one
Wait a
good
minute, let's
game.
talk
You go
about-
one bad game. Let's do it.
let's talk. Wait a minute. Let's talk about Nier Automata real quick. Platinum
Fantastic.
only developed the combat for that game. They did not have anything to do with the story. All right. So
Okay.
research.
Well, combat's very
If you like the
important.
story of that
The
game,
gameplay is very
Story's not the
important.
strong point though.
Yeah, the
the
gameplay is
combat.
really important. All right, so Jack, you want to go
yeah,
back and
sure.
forth,
That's an L,
bro?
Jack. Go ahead.
Yeah,
next
Jack,
game.
you want to go back and forth?
Anarchy Reigns, trash game. Legend of Korra, trash game. Transformers
Whoa,
Devastation had
stop.
pointless RPG elements. I say that's okay.
Okay.
TMNT, trash fucking game.
That's
What other games?
about it. That's about it.
No,
All right, my
no,
turn.
bro.
Yo,
No,
my
they
turn.
make a lot of bum ass games.
Is it my
No.
turn? Vanquish.
was a good
Go ahead.
game.
Vanquish. Fire. Near Automata. Fire. Bayonetta 1. Fire. Bayonetta 2.
I don't know about that.
I'm
Fire.
Bayonetta right now.
Somebody give me at least the platinum games they made.
Yeah,
bro. That's
I
some
mean-
more.
What about Wonderful
Wonderful one-on-one is all right.
Oh yeah, the game
Mad
where you beat
World,
people and
Mad
they start
World was
twerking
actually a
and shit.
decent
Oh
game.
yeah.
Metal Gear Rising.
Metal Gear Rising.
Trash.
That game was dope. Y'all tweaking.
Trash.
Metal Gear
Scalebound.
Revengeance.
Oh, never mind.
Let's talk. Wait a minute. Let's talk. Y'all really want to go there? Let's talk about Platinum Games, right? And this is why I feel like I'm finna win this bet with Kofi, Sir Canadian, or whatever the fuck he go by. Listen, the current game Platinum Games is making right now is an indie dog shit cell phone mobile game. But they agree. How you go from Near Automata to fuck? What's that game called, bro?
What?
I don't even know what the fuck it's called. Fuck them.
Yo, Dad.
The Lost Order or some shit like that.
What
Lost
did
Order.
Platinum do to you,
World
bro?
of Demons. World of Demons. Fuck Platinum Games. They ruined my childhood. I'm never gonna forget them for the shit they did. See, I never liked Platinum Games, right?
This
But
guy
they like
tweaking. He tweaking.
listen, they're like, come on, Jet Move, buy the Ninja Turtle game, Jet Move. You 11. I'm like, I don't like these dudes. I give them a shot. I'm gonna give them a shot. I'm gonna purchase with my. I'm gonna speak from my heart, like Jay Barry be saying. I'm gonna give them a shot. The game comes out, it's fucking dog shit. Okay, I can't forgive these people, bro. I can't do it.
Damn.
Fuck Platinum
Listen,
Games.
bro, Legend of Korra slander will not be tolerated on this podcast.
You like that game, bro? Come on,
Love that
fam.
game, bro.
Stop this, man. Come on, man.
All right.
Love that game, bro.
What else?
I think
What else?
that's it
What
for
else?
that one.
I think we actually got some more questions that I gotta go over
for it.
really quick. Okay, this one's actually for Erica, J-Main, and Alex.
Oh shit.
He says, "How do you find it's Mav the King too, by the way. Mav the King, shout out to you."
Oh, Mav.
He
What's
says,
up, Mav?
Oh, Gemini, what's good? What's good?
How do you find time to game being married? J-Main, newlywed.
I'm gonna go first.
Go first.
When your wife works a different schedule than you, literally the opposite ends.
Bless.
She works overnights, I work mornings, so we have a lot of time away from each other.
Bless.
So I usually game when she's gone or when she's sleeping.
Okay.
But I know the situation like that ain't gonna always present itself. And my best answer is she like, you know what I mean? She knows my hobby. She knows what I love. And I tell you straight up, I'll get depressed if I don't play games. And she don't want that.
Oh,
You know what I mean? So hey, she's
that's beautiful, Jay, man.
Hey, you know what I mean?
Erica, go ahead.
Aw.
Erica, go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, my husband's a gamer, so that helps.
Oh, you blessed.
Sometimes I'm gaming and he's gaming at the same time. Like right now, I think he's playing GTA. He just rebought it, added to the sales numbers. But yeah, that helps. And he does work kind of a different shift than me. And then also the Switch, like sometimes I'll spend time with him. He's watching TV and I'll just be playing on the Switch. Like I try and improvise so that way I'm like spending time with him. Sometimes I feel bad because not only do I game, but I'm doing the YouTube too.
Yeah.
So podcasting, all this stuff takes time away from him. So I feel bad at times, but I try and just spend as much time as I can with him. Balance it, keep it balanced, make sure he's happy, make sure, we're both happy, and then you're good.
Yo,
you gotta
what
consider
comment did
them.
you get last time? That was actually pretty damn funny. Something about like someone fixing your marriage or some crap like that.
Yeah, on the wiki, yeah.
It was my wiki, the what is it, Crumbside wiki?
Crumbside wiki, yeah.
They said, I think they said I spend more time in the chats than working on my
Why would you have to work on your marriage?
It was just
shout out to
they just threw
Crumbside
it out
Wiki,
there.
alright? Yo, shout out to Crumbside. I think they got my name. I haven't checked, but the last time I seen it, a long time ago when we did check that day, I think they got my name as Marquise Brown Lee, bro.
Yeah, they call you.
Wait, do you know who that is, though?
Yeah, I have no idea who that is. Yo, shout out to
That's
Crumbside Wiki, man.
MKBHD on YouTube, man. That's the tech dude.
Alright, cool.
I gotta look at mine again and see if this has changed.
All right, yo, we got a donation from Black Metal Gamer. Shout out to
Tell us how it is the game.
Shit, I almost forgot, yo. I forgot he's married.
Hey, married too. What's going on,
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So all that sus
my wife
things,
and
I don't know
I-
what's going on over there. So, yo, what's
Oh
up?
man, no, I'm married.
right.
My wife and I were on the same schedule, 9 to 5. She does like 7 to 3. So what I do is I'm very regimented. Like you guys know that. Like I go to work, I go to the gym right after work, and then I come home and then I eat and then I spend time with her. So I'll spend like 2 hours with her after work, and then she'll go to sleep, and then that's when I'll do the gaming, the podcast, the YouTubing, all that stuff. And I'll do that till about midnight. Weekends, what I'll do is during the day. Here's a pro tip, guys. If you're married to a lady, what you do is during the day, you do all the chores and all shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get all that done. You mow the yard, you clean the house, you do all that stuff. That way, 8 o'clock at night, you say, hey, It's game time. I did all my man stuff for the day. We're done. But you know, stuff creeps up here and there, and you got to do what you got to do. But responsibilities first, game second. As long as you get some game time for you, that's all you need.
Perfect.
I
agree.
All right, shout out to Matt the King. So, on to Black Metal Gamer. Shout out to you. I'm gonna read your question. He says, "What modern game do you like to see have a remake?" He wrote D-make, so I think he means remake. I would love to see. He said, "I would love to see Bloodborne."
Well, D-make is a thing too. You know that, right?
Is it? What is that?
Yeah, it's like when you take like a modern game and like make it like 8-bit or 16.
Oh, really? Okay, so I didn't know.
And since he said modern game,
he
might mean D-make.
Okay, I didn't know. I didn't even know about that term existed. Okay.
Oh, I got one.
So what modern game would you like to see have a D-make? He says for him, he would love Bloodborne, Symphony of the Night, or Gears of War, and Contra. So quickly, what would you guys say?
Ooh, Contra. What's the question again? I'm sorry.
What modern game would you like to see have a D-make? So I guess for it.
Wait a minute, how the fuck would you D-make Contra though? Like, ain't that bitch already like 8-bit? Like.
So to take it down a notch, like in bits and like. Is that what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not understanding this question, though.
Yeah, so I guess
okay.
I guess for making it, say 3D graphics into like.
Okay.
To
8-bit, something like that.
Maybe 16-bit. So, what would you like? What game would you like to see?
I gotta think about that.
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta. Okay.
That's a good one.
I want Bayonetta as like a side scroller, 16-bit, maybe even like a Saturn style.
Well, what
I think
about
that would be cool.
Last of Us in the Doom 64 style or some shit?
Oh man,
First person and all.
This ain't really a D-make.
Are you gonna? I was gonna say, are you gonna like use stealth with that game or?
Oh, that's gonna be difficult, but
Yeah, I don't know.
They got side-scrolling stealth games though.
A D-make. That's actually a very interesting
You know what?
question.
Play Mark of the Ninja, and you'll see how stealth works.
Yeah, they got stealth.
Anybody got one? y'all look stumped right now. Anybody got one?
I would have said Last of Us, but well, J-Main just said it. But I see like y'all ever seen that Last of Us Lego shit they had came out with?
Yeah, I seen that.
I always wish that was a real game. That ain't really a D-make though. That's just a different style of game.
Didn't they do like Last of Us a PS1?
Is there any game that you guys would like to see in 16-bit? If that helps.
In 16?
You know what? You know when I seen Horizon, that would probably be cool.
That'd be dope.
What about God
That
of
would be
War?
hot.
God of War would be cool.
God of War. Oh yeah, that'd be. They kind of got a game like that on the cell.
On the cell phone,
But Devil
right?
May
Yeah,
Cry
that's
is
right.
Yeah, God of War Betrayal.
Yeah.
That's an interesting
Either
question.
do Batman or
Never thought
Devil
of
May
that.
Cry 16-bit. Like Batman Arkham Asylum, like Super Metroid. That would do awesome.
They got a game like that too. What's this shit called? Blackgate Origins. I think.
Yeah, that's not good.
I get the trash.
Yeah, I heard that.
Fade.
Yeah, I heard that.
Fade, what do you
That's
think?
not good.
You know what? I can't really think of one right now. To be completely honest with you, I'm not really into 8 or 16-bit games like I used to. So I can't really think of a game I would really want to see in that aspect. I think the one I would really like is what Jackman brought up was Horizon Zero Dawn. I think I love that game. Anything Horizon Zero Dawn, I would probably play.
I think a Dead Space or it would be a pretty
low key dope. Low key.
Like
Dead
a little
Space
bit
would be
horror
hot.
2D side scroller.
Yeah, that would be hot.
Like dark. I think that'd be kind of cool.
I can get down with that. That'd be a good one.
All right. We also got 2 more questions.
Oh wait, can I add one more?
All right, what's up?
A side scrolling Kingdom Hearts.
Ooh,
I would like.
that'd be pretty dope too, right?
Ain't you playing Kingdom Hearts, Jack?
Reluctantly, yes.
How do you like it? Are you liking it?
One didn't age well. I already know.
I'm gonna say this. I was liking it until they started introducing a whole bunch of Final Fantasy characters that I ain't never fucking seen before because I don't play Final Fantasy. I'm like, hey, this is alright. Who the fuck is that guy? Okay, I don't even know.
Bladger actually has a really good one in the chat. He says, "D-make Yakuza, make it 4-player, beat 'em up like Streets of Rage." That's actually a really
That would be hard.
That's actually a really good. Yo, Bladger gets a W for that.
That is the best idea I've ever heard from a ghost in my life.
Yo, Bladger
Good job,
actually gets a
Bladger.
W for that. Yo, that's actually a good one, man.
Good job, Blandrew.
Yeah, that's a good one, Blandrew, man.
That was-
Shout out to Blandrew.
That would be really good.
I could just start the Yakuza games, like Yakuza 0 dope. Like I was asleep. I'm awake now.
They could demake Shenmue from the Dreamcast and make it look like the new one that got kickstarted.
Oh man.
All right.
No Shenmue slander, man. No Shenmue.
And Money from Patreon, he says, how do you feel about the rumored original Assassin's Creed remastered, Assassin's Creed Odyssey being set in Greece, and Assassin's Creed Dynasty being set in China? I never heard of Dynasty or...
Wait, which one's that one? The next one?
I never heard of Dynasty.
See, I never heard of Assassin's Creed Dynasty. I never knew that they're going to remaster or that's rumors of the first Assassin's Creed getting remastered. So that's all new to me. What do I think about Dynasty set in China? I think that's pretty cool. I think that's more exciting than the Greece one.
And Greece?
Yeah, I think that's more exciting than the Greece one. In my
You know what we're
opinion.
missing? We're missing Assassin's Creed in Japan.
Yeah, everyone wants that. Everybody
It's
wants
so
Japan.
Everybody
awesome.
wants that, but then they haven't.
Don't they already got an Assassin's Creed game in China? But it's like side scrolling.
They do.
Yeah. I think Ghost of
Chronicles
Tsushima
of what the fuck it's called.
fulfill that Assassin's Creed Japan dub.
Yeah.
Oh, what I feel.
So what do you guys?
They want to know what we think,
Yeah, what do you guys think about it?
Odyssey?
Well, we already talked about that a little bit, have we?
Yeah.
No,
Not really.
No,
All right,
not
so we
really.
can talk
No, we
about it
didn't.
now. Perfect. So Assassin's Creed Odyssey was leaked by Walmart first, and Ubisoft came out. I felt like I already said this, but Ubisoft came out and announced it.
No, it was a keychain. It's a keychain picture.
So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Walmart linked it too.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Keychain came out, said Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It leaked the title, right? It leaked the full title.
Yes.
Crazy how a
yes,
Keychain
yes.
leaked the whole game. So Ubisoft jumped in front of it, announced a little teaser, and says there's going to be more at E3. Hey, what's your thoughts of this new Assassin's Creed, guys? You guys actually interested in this new Assassin's Creed?
I am.
I don't know.
All right,
know.
let's
I
hear
don't
it,
So
know.
Jamie.
I still ain't played Origin, so
I was about to say that. I'm interested. I didn't get a chance to get the Origins yet.
there was just too much stuff out to really hop on, like, and devote my time to
Yeah.
Origin. So
That
already
was a
know.
grind. Let me tell you.
I kept hearing like you had to do certain side missions and Origins. and I
Yeah,
was
to
like,
level
I
up.
can't right now.
If you were under leveled, you just got killed so quick. You felt like you had to do the side mission.
The side missions.
I still want to play it. I just think like, is this supposed to be coming out this year? Because are they back on that
apparently it's
yearly
supposed to be
bullshit?
coming out this
Seems
year.
like it.
This
What are
this
they
new
doing?
Assassin's Creed. They're
Why are they
apparently
back
going
on
back
that
to the
yearly bullshit?
yearly launch of Assassin's Creed.
Mistake.
Hey,
I'm
bugging
trying
the
to
hell
think, like, when is this gonna launch or release?
November. It's gotta
November.
be right.
November,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be in November.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So how do
Look,
you guys
yeah.
feel about the first Assassin's Creed being remastered? How do you guys feel about that?
I wouldn't give two fucks about that.
I heard the first Assassin's Creed. It's a reason a lot of people hold Assassin's Creed too near their heart because a lot of people didn't like the first. Also, the first one did not have trophies, so them remastering it actually would be a good thing.
I like the first.
However, I fucking hate Assassin's Creed. I have played it before. Can we please, Ubisoft, for the love of everything that is holy, can we get a new Prince of Persia game, please?
Oh, I want that. Yes.
Damn, man.
Yeah, right.
If you ever
Jesus.
felt like Assassin's Creed was repetitive in any way, and you never played the first one, don't touch the first one.
Yo, I like the
Because
first
you
one.
blow
The
your
first one
fucking
was
brains
actually
out.
really fun. I actually played the first one like 3
Oh
times.
no!
The first one had potential, but the loop was pretty repetitive.
And
I
so
think what the
simple.
first one did really well was like putting you in Desmond's shoes, like having you lay in the animus. The thing goes over you, then you select it. Like you're literally being put in that position.
Yeah.
I actually got a few hours into 2 and stopped playing Assassin's Creed.
How?
altogether.
How you stop with the best one? 2's the best one.
I
Two and
didn't.
Brotherhood.
I don't know. I think it was
I
just.
don't like that
SEO.
auto climbing shit they do in that game.
Yeah.
It was just a weird. I don't know. I guess maybe I just
I
burned
don't
myself
like
out
it.
because I did. So I was stupid. I used to have a 360, and I did get every single trophy in Assassin's Creed 1. I was
Oh,
probably
shit.
just- I was probably just burnt out by doing
That's
that,
probably what
and then
happens.
jumping into 2. I think is what the problem was.
Yeah, should took like a break or
I had
something.
that joint on a 360.
I should have taken a
too.
break, but I don't know. I just couldn't get into it, and the more I see it, the more I'm just like, why haven't you fixed the running up the wall issue with the controls? Why are things still sticky? Why is the story still bad? Why just so many
Facts,
issues that
facts.
they still don't fix? And I'm just like,
Did you play
I don't wanna
Origins,
touch it.
Alex?
No, I didn't. I
I
haven't
didn't.
played anything after like a few hours of 2. I've stopped totally.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
Smart
I beat
man,
Origins.
smart man.
It was,
Totally cut completely from that series.
the game is gorgeous. Like Origins is a gorgeous, gorgeous game. But like I said, it's just really grindy. The thing that got me to actually play it was the Greek setting, Greece. And this is a sequel to that. So yeah, it's called Odyssey, which is, I think, referring to Homer's Odyssey, which is a lot of, it's a lot of mythology. So I'm wondering, are they going to like bring more of the mythology into it? That would interest me, but I don't want to get suckered again.
Yeah.
They did it with Origins, but it was DLC. I think it was
right.
DLC.
See, I didn't play that, but yeah, I'm curious to see it, but I have my guard a lot because I know it's going to be more of the same.
All right, so shout out to Ant Money, man.
Yeah.
Fame had to step out.
Guess dropping off like flies. What's going on?
Fame had to step out because
that check must have bounced coffee. What happened?
Fame has to take care of his family, so he said he had to bounce. So shout out to Fame for dropping by.
Hey, shout out to Fame,
y'all making my job hard. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to make it a requirement for man to stay on. I have to make all these boxes all over again.
LA?
Salazar. We're pretty much done the podcast though. We got a couple more questions to answer, or Patreon topics to answer, then we out of here. Salazar says, are there any games that you guys have replayed so much that you can basically replay the whole game in your head?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Off the top of my head, Uncharted 2. I beat that game probably maybe 10 times. 10, 15 times.
The first 3 Uncharted games, I beat all those games at least 14 to 15 times a piece.
Yeah.
You see that?
Alex, what you laughing at?
Can somebody cut that?
So
what happened?
This cat.
Those are great games.
Erica's cat just punched her in the face with her head.
She does a little head.
Lynn, let's go.
Yeah.
I missed that. Let me watch it back on the stream.
Nah, but the stream got
head is
messed
cut
up.
off.
Yeah, the stream got messed up.
Yeah, you missed it.
So Alex, you played a certain game 20 times, you said? What was that game?
7.
A certain movie.
A certain movie 20 times. So
I played a certain movie 7 times. I played
Exposed.
not Exposed. I played MGS 1 7 times. I just played Metal Gear 1 and 2 for the MSX recently. And Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear Solid 1 are pretty much the same. All practically the same.
Is Metal Gear Solid 1, you beat that game, that's the most you ever beat a game?
The most I've ever beat a game for me.
The most I ever beat a game was Chrono Trigger, and that was 12 times.
Jeez. I don't think I've beaten the game 12 times. You know what game that I have beaten a lot of times? God of War 3. Jesus, I've played that game a million times.
I beat the game 4 times. I beat the game 4 times.
I beat that game twice.
So much times.
Yeah.
So I pretty much know that game backwards. Like all the boss fights, remember them clearly. So that would be my pick.
I think for Metal Gear, because we were having this topic on Twitter the other day, right? Yeah. So Metal Gear is really like special, I think, because Kojima is fucking crazy. And what's cool about Metal Gear is if you go back and you play Metal Gear 2 and 1 today, and you kind of like think, okay, Kojima was saying this stuff back in like what, 2004, 2005, right? Is that when Metal Gear 2 came out?
Well, with 2?
Yeah.
2 came out in 01. I think it came out in 01.
So if you think about what's going on today politically, right?
Okay.
And I don't do politics. If you think about what's going on today politically with Facebook, with Twitter, with collecting your data, with talking about fake news and all this stuff, and just go watch I wouldn't say the last scene, but go watch when they talk about GW, Metal Gear Solid 2, and you're just going to lose your shit. Because Kojima was talking about this 17 years ago. So then if you play Metal Gear Solid 1 and you play that now, yeah. You know
so wait a minute, does that mean in like 2030 we're going to have throat babies then?
I was just about to say the fuckery in Death Stranding. I wonder what that's going to lead to.
Kojima is fucking crazy. And why I like Metal Gear so much is because he for some reason is able to like look at things that are coming up ahead 10 or 12 years advanced and look at things like that and really put those things into his game. And they're like, when you're playing it, you're like, this is fucking crazy. But go play Metal Gear Solid 2 again today, and you're going to be like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
oh, man.
It's really, really wild if you go back and, I'm going to link that on my Twitter. That's what I'm gonna do.
Everybody answer?
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Oh no, Erica didn't go.
I don't think I've replayed a game that much since I was like in high school, like with the 64 and back then. Usually now I'll play a game. Hey, I'll play like a game once, twice, 3 times maybe. I'll get different endings like with Nier Automata, stuff like that. But yeah, games like front to back. I mean, I have to go way back. Contra.
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking
Zelda
about
games,
it, Mario
Super
64,
Metroid. Like
I know that game backwards. Like I know where a lot of the stars is. Like I just
games
know,
like that.
Yeah, I know a lot of it too.
A game like
I played it so much.
Super Mario World, I definitely beat that shit.
Super Mario World.
No,
Shit, back in the day, yo, your parents bought you one game, you had to play that shit over and over.
You
like
had to play over it.
You're forced to play that.
The time. You had all the time in the world back then. So it's just different.
Yeah.
Very different. Especially now, like I gotta make sure I'm playing, like I'm keeping up to date and I'm trying to play everything I can. So it's rough.
Alright, perfect. And our last topic of the day, last Patreon topic, from Jay Legend. Shout out to Jay Legend. He says, "What's your old man / woman yells at cloud? Gaming opinion." I don't know if you guys know this term. He says, for example, a few of mine would be that 30 frames per second in games is okay and not detrimental for most, with a few exceptions, of course. Also, I don't care for voice chat in games. Finally, I prefer games that take 20 to 40 hours to complete rather than ones that take 80 to 100 hours in general. So is he I think he's talking about gaming, like you're old now, so what you don't like anymore, maybe in games?
Maybe going against
or like something that was something features that were in older games that are like less prevalent now, pretty much.
Yeah, because he says, "What's your old man / woman yells at cloud?" I don't know. Maybe that's a term.
That's a Simpsons reference.
It's a Simpsons reference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where
Grandpa
you are
Simpson.
an old man or an old woman
Okay.
and you're just pissed off about this thing.
The
for
new
no
generation.
Like the new
reason. You're just
generation.
mad about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what pisses me
New
off? You
generation.
know what pisses me off truly?
What's
I
that?
hate how nowadays in gaming that costumes and cosmetics and stuff like that,
Same.
which I thought were actually super cool as a kid, that are behind a paywall, and this is normal, and people
Yep.
actually defend.
gonna say that.
Oh, okay, cosmetics is okay. To be behind a paywall as long as it doesn't affect the gameplay. But no. I remember days when you bought a fighting game and you used to play the shit out of it, play the arcade modes just to unlock every costume normally. Now if you want costumes and other things, you gotta pay for these costumes, and I think that's actually super whack. Cause I actually do like that kind of shit, in my games, like alternate costumes and stuff like that. But now that's all behind a paywall now. So that would be my personal pick.
I got one if I'm interpreting the question right, but I know he said something about this, I think too, is the voice chat in online gaming. When before, because I know 360 had this, but PlayStation 3 didn't have party chat. So everybody in the multiplayer game would be on the mic and shit, talking crap, talking shit to each other, cracking jokes. Now when you get in like lobbies now, it's dead quiet. Like nobody's, being really competitive.
Private chat.
Yeah. So I would say I missed that aspect of it if I'm interpreting the question right.
Yeah, so basically you're not feeling how party chat kind of killed game chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get rid of party chat.
Alex, what would your answer be?
Trophies and achievements.
Why?
What?
Why? I think that's amazing.
Fuck you, Alex.
Let's hear it.
Get rid
Jack's
of
probably about to snap
Get-
spaz on you with a
Get
Alex.
rid of them.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Hey, Alex.
trophies.
Why though?
Hey, Alex.
Why?
Hey,
And I'm
Alex,
making
fuck
money
you,
on
Alex.
PlayStation. Yo, Jack,
Fuck
tell
you,
Alex
Alex.
how much you just made off them
Get
trophies,
rid.
dog.
I made a whole $10, Alex. Shut
We
up,
getting
Alex.
money off trophies
Shut
out
up,
here,
Alex.
fam.
Get rid of all of them.
We ain't getting rid of-
Because
that's
what's
free money.
going on is a lot of extra content, extra bonuses, extra things that you would have been able to do in the game are now tied to just checking off a box in an achievement. I didn't know there were 3 other endings in Curse of the Moon until I went back and played it again. But if I had it on a trophy list, I would have been like, oh, there's 3 other endings.
You ain't gotta read the
You don't have
trophies.
to check it though.
No, this man hating on
No.
trophies. This
There's
is
no
wild.
there's no surprise. There's no mystique. There's no mystery to games anymore.
Dog.
You don't have to
That's
check
why
it.
that's why they got hidden
It's
trophies,
all
dog.
garbage, and all of that shit, like all that stuff you could have just done as like extra cheat codes in the game. Those are gone. Extra bonuses in the game. Those
Achievements
are
did kill
gone.
cheat codes. It really did kill cheat codes.
You know,
Cheat
all
codes
that
are dead
stuff is
because
Man,
of
fuck
the
cheat codes.
Right?
cheat codes in GTA were lit, but they still have them though.
anymore.
Like,
It's everybody's like, oh, achievements, trophies. Did you get the platinum? Did you get this? Did you get 1,000 score? I don't give a fuck. All I care. The only reason I would be okay with achievement scores would be the one saying you beat the game on this difficulty. That's it. Everything else about like find 100 birds, find 1,000 stones, pick up 200 pieces of paper, find 50 bottles of water. You can go in the trash. That's where you belong.
Those things were in games back then. They just didn't have trophies attached to them.
Exactly.
A game like Jack and Dexter,
And that's
when you
how
had
you
to
know they
collect
were
the
never
eggs. That's
good.
100 eggs.
that's facts.
Like,
Mario
huh?
64.
But,
you had to
but the
find
thing is
all
that, at
120
least
stars,
back then
right?
you can say that was never good. You don't use it as an excuse of saying, well, it gives me extra gameplay. That's not gameplay. You're just padding it to give people like a sense of accomplishment instead of just
No, it's
playing
just
the game.
extra shit. Like, nah.
It's
not extra,
optional.
but it's not extra.
optional.
It's not even optional. It's just crap.
It
that
is
they
optional.
I mean, yes, you technically do not have to get the achievement. You don't, right? But at the same token, what you're doing is you're removing and you're stripping things away from a full, complete product in order to satiate. Give me my achievements, my score. I gotta have this. If games just didn't have that, you'd have more mystery. People would be playing them more, and you'd have more fun just replaying the game in general.
I think it's
Instead
just
of
your
going for
mindset though, because
achievement.
I'm not a trophy unless I really love the game, like Bloodborne or something. But back in the day, like we didn't have achievements. Like I have no proof I beat these games. I think
Exactly.
Facts. I like
Exactly.
achievements. I like it.
Exactly.
Like I said,
You can track
that's
it.
the
You can
only
track your
one
progress.
that is the only
That's what I want.
that would be okay with an achievement is you beat the game on this difficulty.
But-
But anything else,
This
Yeah,
another
yeah.
thing though. This is the counter argument to what you're saying as well. Let's say for instance that game, or was it Curse of the Moon? I think it's called.
yeah.
Okay, you say you didn't know it had 3 endings until you replayed it, right? What
Right.
if a person plays that game and they have no intention on replaying it? They see, hey, after it's hidden trophies after it says beat the game and such. Okay, maybe if I replay this, I can see what these other trophies are. See what I'm saying? So it
But with
adds.
Curse of the
it adds-
Moon, it was so good that I wanted to replay it again anyway.
So you're,
Yeah, but
So
you
you
still
saying
would
might not.
trophies change that though? Would it make the game
Right,
not
that's
good?
what I'm
Like I
saying.
don't.
No, it's something that wouldn't make the
see.
game good, but I would think of it as now I have to replay this to get this trophy.
See,
You
no,
don't
but you
have
thinking
to.
about it. You
Instead
thinking about it
of-
before you go into the game, though. That's the
Instead
thing.
of because the thing is, what does everybody do when they get a game? Well, trophy.
No, not.
Ah,
not me.
that's
Depends
some
on
people,
the
that's some
game.
people,
Depends
that's
on the
some
game. Depends on the game. If it's
I don't do
story-driven,
that. I don't do that.
A game
I don't
like
do
God
that.
of War, I didn't do that
Yeah.
because it has.
I
Well,
didn't
here's a
either.
good example. While
I
you're
didn't even
playing
look
a
at the
game,
trophy list.
while you're playing a game and you're getting like 1 out of 50, 1 out of 100, 2 out of 100, are you now more interested in finding out and getting those trophies and you're playing the game, or are you just interested in playing the game?
Just playing.
Because now you have a
depends on the
second
game.
mission in your mind to get the trophy,
It depends on
or
the
are you
game.
thinking of it another way?
Yeah, it depends.
Like
Yeah, it
God of War, I
depends.
didn't feel that. I just played the game, and
Yeah,
I didn't
exactly.
even look at the list till like way after, like after I beat it.
It's
Just
such a
for fun.
different thing. Like I feel like people like them and that's fine, but that is like the thing is that is my old man yells at cloud moment. Like
Now you
I don't
definitely
think
answered the
trophies.
question. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, that is a real question.
Because I
you-
love trophies.
I
I
like
just don't-
keeping track of my, like I said, I like keeping record of all the games I beat. I think websites like that let you bunch up your trophies together. I think that's actually really cool. Like
Exophase,
yeah,
like
that exophase. Even like activity logs and stuff like that. Like I find that stuff like neat. Like when my console or platform has things like that, I actually like it. Like it just shows proof that you actually played this. Even proof for yourself. And bragging too. Like bragging rights. Cause let's keep it 100. Video games is a competitive thing, man. Video games is competitive. People want to compare. You know. People like to compare skill. People want to compare, oh, I did this, you didn't do this. And achievements is a nice way just to show you really did it. You know what I mean? It's like your it's like your badge of honor. I like it. You know what I mean? I like it.
I have one for this question.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand these youngsters hating on indie games. 2D
right.
side scrollers and stuff like that. Oh, this game's trash. I'm like, this is what we grew up on. This is what made us gamers. And they just right away, it's trash. I'm not gonna try it.
That's because
If
they just start gaming. That's why.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's, I guess, that's my answer. It's like, man, I really wish those games got more love. That's what
Erica?
was gaming back then.
You know what, Erica? I feel like indie games now, today, don't nearly get as much hate as they used to, especially at the start of this generation. You know,
because they've been coming through. They've been coming through this.
At the start of this generation, the indie hate or the indie slander was so much. Like, a lot of people were shitting on indie games. True.
That's because
you don't hear it.
Sony was the only one putting emphasis on it. That's why.
Nobody's shitting on indie games now. Like, a lot of people love it. It's Cuphead, Ori. You know what I mean? Like, some of these games are like the best games that people be bragging about now. You know what I mean? So
I guess that's true. I guess I'm mostly referring to like 2D school graphics. Games like that. You know what I mean? Like they just right away write it off.
Well, because people think like, oh, if it doesn't look a certain way, like if it doesn't look like fucking fancy crazy, which is nice to have, sure, but.
At the end of the day, gameplay is king. So, like, if I see a game with the gameplay looks fun, I don't give a fuck how much money went into it.
There's a game I saw today on the Switch, Shapes and Sounds.
Yeah,
that game's actually.
I heard of that game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pick it up.
It's a fun game, challenging.
Yep.
You'll like
it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one.
RTW with the donation. Thank you. He says, Jack, stream more Kingdom Hearts, please.
Yes.
All right, so that's
I got you, bro. I got you, bro.
The podcast today. A lot of things are going on. I'm literally burning up here. I'm about to go take the coldest shower. And I don't even like cold showers. I'm about to take a cold ass shower. I'm hot as hell here in Canada. It's wild, I know.
How hot is it there, though?
Push your teeth with the flame or hold the whole Canada.
I need to turn on the AC. Let me check I'll check the temperature too. I'll tell you what's hot for me.
So is that shower gonna be in the after show or?
In the after show, yeah. It's currently 26 degrees Celsius.
Drink a bag of milk.
Celsius.
So that's what is that?
Translate, Kofi. We don't use y'all metrics.
What is that in Fahrenheit? Somebody saying it in Fahrenheit.
I'm looking right now. 78 Kofi.
It's hot. This is hot for me, and the light's burning me, bro. I'm hot as hell.
Bro, that's not hot.
That's not hot.
We're hitting like 100.
Yeah, I'm hot. Like I'm burning. You know, I'm used to cold weather, yo. So
me, dog.
You have a lot of humidity there. Or?
It's hot as hell, man. It's hot as hell. But anyways, thank you for showing up to the podcast, guys. Shout out to everyone watching live. Shout out to the people who are gonna be watching after. Hit that like button on your way out. Really appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead and do that outros real quick. We're gonna start off with J-Main, but before we get to J-Main, big shout out to Fame and Gabby for dropping by quickly. They wanted to pop in on the podcast, so got them on. Shout out to them for coming through. So J-Main, go ahead and do your outro.
Yeah, most definitely shout out to Fame and Gabby for pulling up on us. Really enjoy having y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat holding it down, hitting the like button, supporting us on Patreon. We love y'all support, man. Keep that up. Check me out on YouTube, Twitter, JMain518. I was streaming Detroit Become Human. Shit went super left. Was damn near ready to restart the game, but you can, hear my impressions and shit about the game. Watch my stream. And we on Twitter, of course. NBA Finals going on right now. So if y'all see me keep looking to my left, it's because LeBron James is getting in that ass. Yeah, we're gonna watch the game now. We out.
Alex.
Thanks everybody for coming by and check out the podcast. I will be streaming tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. We're probably gonna finish Resident Evil 4 and The Last of Us. That's 2 more games that'll put me at 15. So I don't know if you guys will catch up to me.
Okay, Alex might be taking this. Yeah, I have to go hard. Yeah, I'm about to go in though.
We need to check the hours on them games you beating, dog.
Yeah, I'm about to go in.
The receipts.
So
show them achievements.
They're all on Steam.
Alex.
They're all on Steam.
Oh yeah, he faking it.
But he don't like achievements though.
Exactly.
I don't. I really don't. I think they're dumb. But yeah, so check me out there. 2 new videos coming out this week as well. I'm gonna talk about the PUBG lawsuit as well as some other stuff happening as well. And that'll be it. So hope you guys see you then.
All right. Jack.
Appreciate everybody for tuning. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. I'm gonna get y'all a Kingdom Hearts stream probably tomorrow, man. I'm gonna try to stream Kingdom Hearts. I'm also streaming Batman Season 2, that poorly running game. It's very hot in my apartment as well, and someone above me is screaming, and I think they got body slammed a couple of minutes ago. So I don't know what the fuck is going. I don't know what the fuck going on, man. But thank y'all for tuning in.
People in the chat asking if Gabby has a channel and Fame. I'm gonna put their channels in the comment section.
She has a Twitch.
She's a streamer.
Yeah, she's a
She doesn't have a YouTube channel. She's Twitch.
Why am I a DJ?
Kofi, you look like you're in church.
Yo,
you look like my grandmother right
I'm
now, dog. Easter
sweating,
Sunday.
bro. Erica.
Yeah, it was a funny podcast. Good times. I'm playing Detroit as well. I'm not as far as J Main, but
I'm not that. I'm like an hour past you.
Yeah, I have to play more this weekend, so that's my plan. You guys can find me Erica's for the win. You already know not Twitch so much, but Twitter and YouTube. You guys know. I'll see you there.
Get on that Twitch, Erica.
All right.
I know. I got to.
All right, so we're gonna be doing the after show. Shout out to everybody who tuned in. Press our podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play. Take it easy, people, man. My head burning.
Peace out.
See ya.